Hey, welcome back from further confusion. I was also at Anther Northwest and a whole lot of other places. Hopefully everybody had a happy holidays and a nice Christmas season as well. Oh boy. Man, the last 3 weeks have been so crazy that I barely remember anything. So it's a good thing we took a lot of videos because I'm going to have to actually remember everything. How's everybody doing? I just looked at chat. So hopefully this thing is on and it didn't cut off my intro because it's been a while since I've done this. I was just playing Gunfire Reborn. They got a new patch like last night, or was it last Friday? I think it was last Friday. And I had a really good run, and I kind of want to go back to playing that, honestly. Because there's some really funny stuff you can do there. How's everybody doing in chat? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Yeah, welcome in, and thank you, Georgie Prieto. Hopefully I said that right, for joining our little membership thingy. It's $1, and it pretty much helps me out, and I appreciate it. Anyway, so we're gonna check out further confusion today. If you checked out the live streams, you know what to expect, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know how the live stream was. I was kind of just looking through it. It looks like the quality was pretty good. Yeah, we tried the Twitch thing, but I don't know if it worked out very well. I didn't really get the numbers or the clips that I thought, so maybe we'll put a pin in that for another experiment. I thought the Twitch quality was a little better until I figured out that I basically just had to configure YouTube every time I wanted to go live, which is, you know, a little silly, but we got it going. But yeah, one of the things I noticed is I unfortunately overexposed a lot of this footage, so we're gonna try to figure out what to do with this as we go along, because it might just be that we just do some silly things to actually make this watchable. As you can see, like we can actually pull out some of this and kind of look at like these unfortunate creatures. We're in Silent Hill now. It's very dreamy and hazy, so it's not horrible. It's just a little overexposed. It's still good. It's still good. But welcome in everybody. Ooh, there's a lot of people here. Let's look at chat real quick. Apologies about the long name. Oh, very long name. Chase the Black Knight, the Mega Master Artist. Anyway, how's everybody doing here? Hi, Milo. How are you doing? Welcome. It's been a while. How are you doing, Milo? Wags the dog is here. We got Coaster Dude. Tavi is here. Hi, how are you doing? One thing you can do for Twitch, post on YouTube that I'm live on Twitch. I did. So I tried to send reminders like at the top of each day, and then tried to do like live reminders. There's reminders in my Discord. I don't know if I really want to do Twitch or not. It feels like an extra step. I kind of want to do it because I want to get partner, just so I get partner, you know, get that social clout that everybody's been chasing. Because, you know, then I have proof that I'm important if I'm a Twitch partner and have subs on YouTube. That's how it usually works. But yeah, we can always figure it out. Hi, welcome. We're going to be doing video editing today. How was the con? All right. I have to try to remember how the con was, because it went by like super slowly but super quickly. I remember eating a lot of burritos. I went to Iguanas, I went to La Deliciosa and La Victoria. They were all kind of in the same place. The boba place was also really good. I love how I remember food the most out of everything. I might have to rewatch my own live streams to figure out what I did. At the end of like the Saturday live stream, I was so exhausted that I was like, I can't even like do anything more. So I went back and like took a nap. There was just so much going on. It's too bad that the parade wasn't going on. The photo was kind of cool, but I was just not in the right position to get the shots I wanted, unfortunately, and that kind of sucked. But overall, it really wasn't too bad. It was a nice con. No complaints here. It was really enjoyable. Very nice. You love boba? I love boba too. San Jose? It was San Jose. It snowed in North Charlotte. I hear it's snowing all over the Gulf Coast right now. Like some sort of huge blizzard never happened before. That's kind of scary. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, yay, video editing. Did I do anything fun? I mean, it was a furry convention. Of course it was fun. I mean, I assume it was fun anyway. Hopefully it was more fun for you guys watching at home. We were live for a majority of it. Sunday, there wasn't really much going on. I kind of went incognito. without my fursuit head. So I don't know, maybe you saw me, maybe you didn't. But it was kind of more, you know, I don't know. For flying in on a Thursday morning, this con felt really, really short. I'm not really sure why. But at the same time, it felt really long on Saturday, and then Sunday kind of just flew past super fast. That was my weekend. Well, I was at FC, so it was pretty good, yeah. Weather in California is nuts. Oh, I bet. I hear it's very on fire right now. How do I store my footage? Like long term, or like on, well, I use SD cards and micro SD cards for like my cameras. I actually have like a 20 terabyte NAS in RAID 10, but it's full, so I actually have to buy more storage. I'm currently just using my editing SSDs to kind of store this. Luckily I have like 4 months to save up for a new storage solution before I get back on the con circuit, so hopefully we won't have to worry too much about that, you know. Maybe I'll start a donation drive or something, because storage gets expensive. Remember streaming outside in San Jose? You were eating a burger at an Irish bar. Ooh, that sounds tasty. How was A&E? Hopefully A&E was fun. I went up to the A&E portal a couple of times, but there was like nobody there, which was kind of disappointing. I talked to a couple of people though. But yeah, welcome in. Long term, do I have an NAS? Yes, I have a 20 terabyte NAS in RAID 10, but it's full now, so I gotta get a new one. But yeah, also happy birthday, Joe Fox. Welcome. But yeah, we're gonna be doing video editing. We're gonna be doing the usual thing. We're gonna be doing the dailies method. One thing, we got a lot of footage. We got 600 clips, so lately I haven't been doing as much. And Yorick, it's you. Thank you so much for the super chat. $10 from our favorite bear. Good evening, Kai. A&E was fun. I've missed the first parade due to a panel you wanted to take. Maybe next year. I can't stay, have to cook dinner. Have a fun one. Catch you next time. Yeah, hopefully you will have a fun time watching this footage. I kind of wish I went to A&E, but FC was really good too. Too bad they were stacked up. I'd like to go to A&E someday, but I don't know. I kind of wish I got to see a parade instead of like just the giant blob of fursuits for the thing. But we're gonna have our own parade. We're gonna call this our own parade. And yeah, and thank you again for rejoining the little membership thing. I need to redo the memberships and try to figure out what I want to do next on this channel. Because I've been kind of sitting around trying to figure that out. And $9.99 from Elizabeth Topsky. Mateus has been asking your mother Elizabeth for a fursuit of Loco the Husky, your fursona. For now, I recently got a new toy, a cute fox named Finn. If I can get the cutie to work, I'll keep it. hopefully it is a cute plush toy that you'll enjoy very much. And thank you so much for your support. But honestly, you should save up your money and save up your money for a fursuit, so then you can show it off later. But thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. And yeah. Maybe you can spend on plush toys or something. As always, donations are never expected, but always appreciated. And if you have something nice that you've been thinking of getting, you should spend that money on yourself. But yes, thank you so much. Hope FC brings the parade back next year. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened. Well, I know exactly what happened, but you know, the whole security thing, the gateway checkers, that was kind of interesting because the security people were eventually like, yeah, we know you have the cameras, just go through. Like eventually they just got tired of my me. Oh, hi Oreo, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Does anyone use Scullies to build a more realistic dog wolf head? I feel like you'd want to sculpt it like a normal sculpture or something like that. I don't know if you'd want to necessarily build it on top of a skull, but I have seen fursuits that have like removable faces, so they have like that horror aspect where they can take their face off and kind of build it on top. I feel like it'd be more work than it'd be worth. What convention are you going to attend next? I might be doing Golden State Fur Con. I haven't really decided. Plane tickets are kind of weirdly cheap, like expensive and not really cheap right now. Golden State FurCon's kind of up in the air right now. If I go, I'll probably volunteer, but right now, I don't know, it's like 50-50. My next big con, I think, is either going to be TFF or LVFC. I forget which one's first, but they're both in April. So we're going to have a bit of downtime from now until April, and I'm probably going to be trying some stuff out with the channel, maybe streaming on Twitch more, maybe doing some other things. So I'm not really sure what exactly we'll be doing yet, but hopefully I'll figure it out before long. The security gates weren't as bad as you thought. Still annoying. Yeah, they were better than the ones at AFC, that's for sure. Security seemed to be a lot less, busy about checking people's bags, for better or worse. A figurine. Ooh, that's exciting. Figurine with a fluffy tail. That sounds nice. You're gonna do A&E again next year? Yeah, I'll see, because flying cross country is always really, really hard, especially trying to get to A&E. It's always kind of, difficult, unfortunately, just because, it costs like $600 to fly over there, which is kind of crazy. But I hear A&E is a great con. If it's going to be stacked with FC, though, I'm definitely going to go to FC again. All right, let's get some of that productivity juice going. FWA. Might have to... FWA is definitely on my list. I don't know if... when... I guess April. So that's April, then May. Yeah, so I guess it's LVFC or TFF, then LVFC, and then FWA, and then a whole bunch of other cons, and it just spools up the circuit from there. TFF is first, LVFC is following weekend. Yeah, that makes sense. You're doing better than yesterday? Yeah, hopefully. And thank you so much for the super chat again, Mateus. It's actually a figurine. Oh. Well, hopefully it's a nice little figurine. Thank you so much. But save your money. Save your money for more plushies and figurines and a suit in the future. But thank you so much for the super chat yet again. Yeah, it was my first FurCon. I felt like I literally entered heaven. Oh, well, that's very nice. I like FurCons. They're a lot of fun. What if you went to a Comic-Con or a Fursuit? So I actually did a video. It's somewhere in my it's in my archives, where I went to a anime convention. I interviewed normies about their cosplays and didn't do too good, but it's there. So we actually did, or I actually did, go to an anime convention while in Fursuit, and it kind of turned out pretty well, all things considered. It was a surprisingly fun little video, and normies love fursuits. If you go to an anime convention or Comic-Con in Fursuit, like, you'll just get swarmed. We had to, like, just leave because people kept wanting to take photos with us. It's actually pretty awesome. Fluffy tail is indeed a nice feature. Hi Goblin TV. Hopefully you're doing pretty well. But yeah, it's great to see everybody here. It's great to see everybody vibing. Hopefully we'll have a nice time looking back and editing some of these videos. So I've been trying a new technique. So I tried recording this in D-Log, which looks a little washed out at first. And so it kind of looks like this at first. But after we slap a LUT on it, it gets a lot more color and hopefully it looks better. I think it's a little overexposed. Like, I was shooting at -2 EV, which should be underexposed a lot, but I'm really not sure if that was the correct choice. That's a GIF right there. Post-con depression, tell me about it. I was like, ugh, I barely wanted to, like, look through this footage because I was like, man, I don't know if I really want to look through everything right now. Jeez. I'm almost... I don't even know what to say about the con other than it was a nice con, but kind of makes me think about what I want to do in the future and like what things I'm going to be doing. Yeah, so this is one of the first things that we kind of got from the footage. This is the chemo meet. They put us in the smallest room at FC. I'm actually going to grab a couple of these. I'm going to start a new folder. If you've watched an editing stream before, you know exactly how we're going to set up our folders. We're going to have a used folder. I'm actually going to have a new folder, which we're going to call like best of, because I want to do like one giant like end of video that we take like the best kind of standout things that like editor's choice kind of thing. Not necessarily the best fursuits, but the shots that I thought were the most enjoyable from my perspective, like the ones that I like the most, you know? So we're gonna pick out the ones that I think that I like, and we're gonna make a best of, and then we're gonna also make a hazy footage folder, because there's some footage down here that's like super overexposed, and we're gonna make like a Silent Hill with furries in it video or something in it, which will be kind of funny. What do you do different about FC this year? I'm not sure. Thursday was kind of a wasted day, all things considered. I would probably actually get some sleep. I did not sleep on Thursday. I had a 6 a.m. flight. I need to stop taking 6 a.m. flights. The hotel kind of let us in, I think, at noon. So it wasn't that bad. We took a nap, but I feel like I missed out on the entire Thursday, and there were some interesting things going on. I missed out on Bon Voyage somehow. You guys hear about Bon Voyage and all that drama? I uploaded a short, and that should basically give you an idea of what the drama is about. Apparently, Superb Pedro, aka Bon Voyage, got into an altercation with some staff. I guess about a inflatable firearm, or like supposedly running across roofs when it actually wasn't, but apparently it was something about the Communist Party being involved. There's a lot of stuff that I heard that I'm not sure is true, but what I do know is true is that the fallout kind of resulted in Bon Voyage getting banned from Further Confusion. And I wonder if that's going to become a trend, if you know, these sort of persona non grata figures where they're kind of normies and cosplay. I wouldn't even call it being disruptive, because every time I see Bon Voyage, he's either drunk or just doing some silly garbage and not really getting in the way of anybody. But never happened to me personally. I don't know, maybe other people have other stories, but he just seems like the kind of weirdo that you would see at an anime con and not think twice about, you know? I did hear about the two normies trying to get into the party floor and like punching people. That was one of my friends, which I don't know if I'll say their name or not, but you can find out on Twitter that they got hit upside the head by two crazy normie people who apparently then were like dragged into an Uber by somebody else, which seems like a crazy thing. Especially since I hear a lot of the volleyball moms showed up to the room parties and had a great time partying with furries, and apparently they were saying that the party floor really changed their minds about how furries are. And thank you, Wither, for 13 months of support. Wow, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I'll definitely get myself a noodle cup with that. Thank you for your support. In case you forgot, you're not able to visit your live stream on any Saturdays. We do have VODs, so if you missed the live stream and you need something in the background, or you just want to check out what we missed, the VODs are up. So you can always go back, check out that footage from the cell phone I have, from the iPhone. This is stuff from the DJI Pocket. I'm kind of really embracing the idea of like the camera that you have is the best camera you can get. Milo, thank you so much for the super chat. A&E was awesome Thursday to Monday. 969 suitors and 5,000 attendees. Wow, that beats like FWA a few years back. That's huge. Oh man, I wish I could go over there. That's good to hear for positive reviews from those outside the fandom. Yeah, look, if soccer moms give you a great review because you party hard, like I feel like that is one of the best endorsements you can get from normies. Yeah, thank you so much for the $5 super chat there, Milo. I appreciate you. And I do want to go to A&E someday. I kind of want to go to the Halloween East Coast Con too. I forget what it's called. It's not Furdo. But apparently they have Fursuit trick-or-treating, which sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. You tried jumping off the balcony at the Woo Crew room party? I'm not sure. I've heard a lot of things. I heard he was like walking between the like awnings at the Communist Party or something. But I don't know the story. It feels like everybody has a different story about why he got banned. And as far as I know, there's been no official statements about Bon Voyage getting banned. But yeah. Furpock. Yeah, I'm thinking of Furpock. I was like, Furdu. No, that's in Australia. But yes, Furpock. Is it in Australia or is it Canada? Same difference, I guess. But yeah, VODs are up if you want to check out the live streams later. I'll be leaving this VOD up as well. We're just going to be doing video editing and we're going to be going through this. I was kind of talking about the DJI cameras and the iPhones. Yeah, so all the footage from this live stream, these past 2 live streams, and the A&W footage was actually from an iPhone. It's amazing what you can do with an iPhone. And, well, it's amazing what I can do with an iPhone, at least, because I had to do some funny magic to make it stream good enough, and even then the signal was still kind of overloaded. Like, I was looking at some of the analytics and it's crazy how much just is going through cell towers at any moment at a FurCon. But other than the photo, it was pretty stable. Like, it was actually decent quality. If it wasn't for, you know, everybody trying to record the Fursuit not parade, we'd probably be able to stay stable a lot more. How do you feel about 6,500 people attending FC? I think that's amazing. It surprises me that every year I see new fursuits, I see new people, I meet new people, and the fandom just keeps growing. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of crazy. Like, I was saying, FWA a couple years back was hitting like 6K, and now they're at like 14K. I don't know. Somebody was telling me in like 2010, I think Anthrocon only had like 1,000 or 2,000 people. Like, that's so crazy, isn't it? Like, there's just so many people. And honestly, FC did not feel crowded. If anything, sometimes I felt like it was a little less crowded than 2 years ago. I don't know. Overall, conventions feel strangely... I don't know if I'd say less crowded. I wouldn't say less fursuiters either. They feel less dense with people. Because I remember it used to be like shoulder to shoulder, and now it's like there's just big gaps everywhere. And I don't know. It's probably just me. It's definitely just me. You remember when FWA was 1,000 people? Yeah, right? Furpock in Stamford, Connecticut. Yeah, that one. Am I going to Anthrocon? Yep, I am going to Anthrocon. I got super sponsor, so hopefully I'll get a good hotel room. And hopefully I'll have a nice time at Anthrocon, because I love Anthrocon. Probably my favorite con, personally, just because I think it's in one of the best locations with the most to do. The block party is awesome. The ferry tours are awesome. Honestly, like, I can't think of like one single thing to say about Anthrocon that I don't like, other than it's like $600 round trip in terms of plane tickets to get to Anthrocon on Southwest. That's my only complaint, is that it's expensive to get there. But definitely, if I had to go to one convention a year, it would be Anthrocon. Runner-up would definitely be BLFC. I'm going to try to do BLFC this year because I really like BLFC. It was my favorite convention before they moved to a weekday schedule. And hopefully they'll move to a weekend schedule someday, because I'd love to get back there. They're awesome. We're gonna need our own fur planet. Ah, yes, Planet of the Furs. I think I've seen that. What was it? Albedo, something like that. That was the 90s zine with like sci-fi furries or something like that. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it inspired a lot of stuff. It had one of the artists from like Usagi Yojimbo, Albedo, I think it was. It's on the tip of my tongue. Albedo. Yeah, there we go. Tavi's got me. Yeah, wow, that's a deep cut. I remember that. France, the few cons that we have is trying to change hotels. Yo, that's great. European cons, I know that there's a lot of them, but I know that they're comparable to larger meets here in the US. I've always wanted to go to some of the ones in Poland. I hear Confuzzled is a lot of fun. Eurofurence, I think they got rid of their really weird rules about poodling, but I hear Nordic FuzzCon has doubled down on that, so I don't know if I don't know. Nordic FuzzCon seems like they have some very interesting liberties on photographers' rights that I'm not too interested in. So Nordic FuzzCon is probably going to be off my plate for a while until they fix themselves. But anyway, saw me running around with your phone on a stabilizing stand. Very creative setup. Yeah, so I kind of wish I could show it off right now, but I'm not I don't really have it with me. It's probably somewhere on a live stream. So I had like a monopod with the phone. I could use like a Sentry and detach the screen. And I didn't get as much use of it as I thought I would, because I was just running around everywhere. And like the one time I tried to put it up, like, you can't make this up. A cat fursuiter runs into my monopod and knocks it over. And I'm like, oh, because it's, oh great, $2,000 of equipment is gonna fall down and break itself, and I'm like, ugh. But the case did its job, and luckily only like a cosmetic piece fell off the gimbal, so I just popped that back in and we went right back to work, and it wasn't a problem, luckily. But I was like, oh my god, you cannot make this up. Of course a cat of all species would run directly into it and knock it over. Oh lord. Are there any furcons in Central Valley, California? I don't believe so. There is Golden State Furcon, which I believe is in LA proper, right off the airport. There is another Furcon, that's actually the name, AFC, another Furcon. I just released the last video for that, I think a week or two ago. That's a great con, amazing first year con, can't wait for next year. If you haven't seen, the theme is modern age, stone age for next year, so you know, get ready to unga bunga and all that. That is in right next to Ontario Airport, if I remember right. So that's I guess by, well, I guess Barcadia is gone now, but somewhere in that area. So both LA centric. San Jose has further confusion. I think there's one by an aircraft carrier somewhere, and I think there's like a trolley train meet. I know that California has a super healthy furry population, and there's basically like 50 furries every square mile or something crazy like that. Hey, a second camera furry to join me on my adventure. I would never wish that fate onto anyone, because that would be the most boring thing ever to have somebody follow me around, that's for sure. Do not weep for me. This is my destiny, apparently. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to take the con fun away from somebody else to just have them follow me around with a camera. I really feel bad for all the photographers who are just like, you know, in plain clothes with this giant like 800mm, you know, cameras. Like, are you shooting photos or anti-armor shells, you know? None of them appreciate my jokes. I'm pretty sure all the photographers hate me for various reasons because I keep running into their shots. As you know, I'm shooting at least 60 photos a second. I get right of way for that reason. Did I film the dance comp this year? No, I did not get to see the dance comp or Floor Wars. I hear they were great, but at that point on that Friday and Saturday, I was like winded, like I was exhausted. I'm pretty sure I was like edging heat exhaustion, and I just could not get my gear and equipment together. The Kimo meet was right before dance comp. I also didn't have a media pass. I didn't apply for a media pass this year because I just had too much stuff to throw together, and I didn't have my like normal camera set up, so even if I took up one of the front row spots, I wouldn't have done a great job recording it. So I just said, hey, somebody else is gonna do it. I'm sure somebody else got it. Yeah, it was kind of last minute that I kind of got invited to it, and I was like tired. I just could not make it all line up, unfortunately. It's a shame because I hear it was a really good one this year. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of disappointing when cons don't save their own footage, but hopefully they do in the future. I hear that apparently the VOD got delisted on Twitch or something like that, which is very, very sad. But yeah, hopefully somebody else got that footage. Video every move. Oh no. Don't do that, Tavi. You'll get the curse. I think you got banned on Roblox? Oh no. You wanted to go to AFC but you were busy? Well, there's AFC next year. AFC is a lot of fun. You got to see one of your favorite furry ASM artists at A&E named Samson Catfox. Ooh, that's fun. Would you watch my streams if I did ASMR? Kite edits videos for 4 hours and tells you how much he likes your fursuit. .wav. I don't know, maybe I'll do like feeding you spaghetti ASMR, and I'll just like keep shoveling spaghetti into the camera or something. That's what people are into, right? Kite reads off his shopping list when he goes to Costco. ASMR. That works, right? I think that's what people want to hear. Like, that they'll know I like Rao's marinara sauce before Campbell's soup bought him out, but now I'm a white linen tomato sauce kind of guy. And steaks, many steaks. We're gonna buy so many steaks. I'm gonna buy New York strip and grill it on both sides. And man, I'm getting hungry. Anybody else is getting hungry? Yeah, steak. Anyway, FWA's theme is gonna be cyberpunk vibes. I feel like they had a cyberpunk theme like 2 or 3 years ago, didn't they? I mean, it feels like the cycle of con themes is cyberpunk, Wild West, then we're gonna go back to like, I don't know, like superheroes, what else? Dinosaurs, underwater was a TFF theme, roller coasters was an Anthrocon theme, which was kind of cool. Anthrocoaster. Yeah. I don't know. I know FWA had a college theme, like basically a year apart. I liked FWA's like mysterious, magical, enchanted forest theme. Like that was kind of nice. That was one of the first time when I started handing out orbs and that kind of stuff. One of these days I'll get back to handing out orbs, but they're a little too labor intensive recently for me to put everything together. Maybe once I get a 3D printer up and running, I'll start 3D printing orbs to give out. Anthrocoaster was cool. Ocean theme, yeah, ocean theme. TFF had an ocean theme. AC has an ocean theme. FWA's college theme was 10 years? No, I don't believe you. There was Furry University 2 like 2 or 3 years ago. Do not make me age like that. But yeah. How many protogens were at the con? Not many. I think maybe 6 that I saw. Like I went to a whole bunch of meets and there was like nobody there at any of the meets. The Dinomasks meet got canceled because apparently there was a Young Furs meet at the same time, and they're like, yeah, they kind of the demographic for Dinomasks is kind of at the Young Furs meet, and I was like, man, I'm not as young as I used to be. I don't think I can show up at the Young Furs meet and not be creepy. So I decided not to go to that one. There weren't a lot of protogens. I think there were like 3 or 4 at the meet. We'll see it coming up because I recorded whatever was there. I saw a couple of protogens around, but not a ton. In general, there weren't a lot of things. Oddly enough, the most fun, I think the most fun I had was going to the Vor meet, because like every single time like I ran into somebody, I was like, wait a second, I know you, what are you doing here? And then we would just get into a loop of, what are you doing here? And I would just be there to like shitpost about it and laugh at them. And I found out a lot of things about a lot of people I know I didn't know earlier. Which was very fascinating. And then they gave me tarot cards that were Vor themed. I wasn't expecting that either. Overall, that was probably my favorite meet because of just how out there and weird it was, but weird in a good way because, you know, they were all good sports. It was fun. I recorded some nice fursuits there. Like, honestly, I'm just going to start going to all the like weirder meets because I feel like that's where all the cool people are. Like, there's just so many, like you'd never imagine people that you'd seen go to some of the meets and you're like, oh, I didn't know you were into planes. Oh, I didn't know you were into what does this panel get? Oh, okay. Anyway. Furry University, the first Furry University was in 2014. I refuse to believe that I went to FWA in 2014. No, there is no way. It was over 10 years ago. Oh, was it really over 10 years ago? I hope not. But yeah, God, I feel so old now. Was it really over 10 years ago? I have not known Tavi for over 10 years. I don't think so. When did we meet? It wasn't before COVID, was it? I don't remember. I think it was right after. Probably like 4 or 5 years at this point. Anyway, before my screensaver turns on because I'm yapping to chat. So yeah, we got like 600 different videos to look through. All of these. So one problem I see with using LUTs versus the auto capture, like let me pull out some of the auto capture stuff off the DJI camera because the colors aren't that bad if you just leave all the settings on auto. The funny part is, let me find Night Dragon / Ignition somewhere here, or like, oh, there he is. So my camera accidentally reset into slow motion. So now I have to boost this up by 800% speed and it has no sound. But now I just have slow motion shots of everybody doing stuff for like 20 of the clips before I realized that it swapped over to slow motion accidentally. So that's kind of funny. Like, oh no, he's just walking closely, menacingly. So we'll bump up the speed in post. But honestly, like, this isn't bad for auto. This is in 1080p, but still, snoot. I can do something with that. But yeah, this is 1080p slow motion versus doing everything with like a LUT. It's washed out. I had to manually apply a LUT. I don't know if the quality is worth it, like over just, you know, doing it normally. But I guess we'll go through this and kind of figure out what we want to do. There were a lot of like great clips at the end as well. That we're probably going to be using in highlight reels and like intros and stuff, but we're pretty much just going to do the dailies method and just start crawling through this. Ah yes, OSHA with the spicy Durg stuff. I'm kind of sad because I'm pretty sure I was bothering them and talking to them, and unfortunately, oh hey, oh hey, I fixed it. The fursuit inspectors. Oh man, I don't even know how to start this because I don't think I have like a traditional like intro start that I want to use for this anywhere. Oh, 100% Anthrocon is gonna have a lot of meats, and those kinds of meats fill up fast in the space way, not the stomach way. Anyway. Are they similar to OSHA at Megaplex? Yes, I think they might actually be the same people even. Could make a slow-mo count with the clips being cut down to artificial. Yeah, I'm gonna artificially speed up the clips and hopefully that'll work very well. We crossed paths over the year and we just didn't know it, right? Like two ships in the fog. But yeah, 2020, man, that was 5 years ago. That's so crazy. How do we want to start this? I mean, usually the dailies method is the best way of doing it, and then maybe just picking out some highlights, because we can always like shuffle things around. The days kind of bled into each other, so really timing isn't that important. There is some night footage here and then. Yes, you can imagine where this was taken. But yeah, and then there's of course tech going up an elevator. You know what, that's a great way to start it. That's a great way to start it. Yeah, just drop that down there. We also have to figure out what kind of music we want to use, because I'm just letting the Epidemic Sounds playlist kind of do its thing right now. So let's pick out some music. This was one of my favorites so far, and it just sounds really nice. Maybe we'll use this to start out. I'll listen to it for a little bit while I try to figure out how I want to edit this out. Oh, which one? Tech or wide load is insane, right? It is definitely a flex there. All right, let's figure out how we want to order this, because I kind of have to. Yeah, I don't know what we want to do here in terms of ordering this, because we need like a hook, but I don't even remember what was on the first day because we went outside. I think all of these are going to be overexposed, but we're going to figure that out as we get there. This is all chemo meat stuff right here at the top. So and then there's like super drifting. This feels like a song that would be probably good for like the second or third part. This song's a bop. If only I knew Japanese. I might as well just use this, because why not? There, oddly enough, wasn't like that much camo suits at the camo meet. But I know there was a second camo meet as well. Oh, they actually do have lyrics. Let me translate these lyrics so it's not like, I don't know, something completely adds like Japanese to English translation. Because this sounds like a nice song. Google Translate did not respond. Nice. Apparently it's about eating rice in the rain, which that's something, I guess. What? Regarding Japanese, there's Torchi. Yeah, I studied Japanese for 4 years and I forgot all of it. I'm just very bad at everything I've seen. Yeah, I mean, it's 80s city pop, so you know what? Let's drop this in. Foxy dude, hey, thank you for the cookie again. What did you miss? You were in the shower? Oh, we're just talking about FC and conventions, a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, Anthrocon might be limiting people, but as far as I know, they haven't limited it yet. You know what? Let's just start sequencing up the camo stuff, and we can kind of figure out what to do with this after, because we have this camo meet and we have the other camo meet, and they're separated by a day, so that kind of would make sense if we just shove those together and put them somewhere. And nobody needs to see my downloads because I don't even know what's in those downloads. Might be a boat. Might be extremely suspicious kimono art. Nobody will know, not even me. Anyway, so let's kind of put this here and just start like sequencing this out. And once we get out of kimono space, we can kind of figure this out. So let's sequence the kimono stuff because then we go outside into the overexposed hazy footage, and I have no idea if this is actually going to look good or not. Let me actually just grab a random, like a couple of random overexposed like things, please. There we go. Let's just see how that turns out after I slap a LUT on them. Because I honestly don't know how that'll look. So let's just slap on the neutral profile, neutral RE profile. I tried to use Utopia because the previews on the Utopia Fujifilm profile looked really nice. Oh, okay, let me just blow out my ears there for a second. Lower that a little. I have to actually drop this down to like -11 or something. Yeah, so it is like, it's not impossible, but it's like, it's definitely kind of way overexposed for being outside. Maybe I can do something about this, like even if I just slap some like not even basic auto correction will fix it. So let's see if I can, where is it? Exposure, because if I bring, yeah, I don't think there's any way I can bring those highlights back. They're just blown out, they're gone. Because like I can kind of redo it.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, so like, does that actually look better than, well, now it's a little more contrasty because of that angle. So if I just like set it to auto, what's the difference here? Not much. So I guess I must have, oh wait, no, auto just completely overexposes it anyway. So this footage is unfortunately going to be very contrasty and weird. I'll have to screw around with that and like lower the shadows. Unfortunately, I was shooting at -2 EV at a shutter speed of 1/80 for 4K 60. And even at -2 EV, it was still overexposed weirdly. I'm trying to figure out why, because if anything, it should be underexposed. So it is quite a mystery as to what exactly happened with this footage. But luckily, it's not all of the footage. It's just like 20 of them before I just threw it onto auto, and I was like, screw it. Let the camera take the wheel. I feel like I need an ND filter on this thing. What's chat talking about? You have to make it to Anticon, you to get tickets for Anticon. Yeah. Try drawing a Fursona fox, but you failed. There's no such thing as failing in art. You merely didn't get the result you wanted, but you still created art. So you should keep trying until you're happy with it, because the act of creation is immutable and indestructible, and as long as you make something, that's what matters. There was a shadow meetup panel. I did hear about that, which is kind of wacky when you think about it. All right, let's get rid of these overexposed things. The overexposed footage is probably going to be its own thing. Because as you can see, yeah, it's the outdoors footage. That is kind of weirdly overexposed. Day 2 is fine. It's still a little overexposed, but honestly, I feel like instead of screwing around with LUTs, I probably should have just left the DJI camera on auto and called it a day. Like, well, let's look at this one. Oh, what happened here? Super overexposed. That's not what I want. Basic. I want creative, and I want a neutral LUT.
All right, 1 sec.
Oh wow. Yeah, not even a neutral LUT can save like this. This is... Oof. How do I fix this? Like, dropping the exposure down kind of helped. A little more contrast. Bring back the shadows. Maybe up the exposure a little more. Oh man, I'm gonna have to color grade this myself, aren't I? Ooh, that's rough. Okay.
All right, 1 sec. 1 sec.
Yeah, it's too bad that it is a little overexposed because we're missing a lot of data here, but I don't know, even if I do like, if I hit auto, then it just completely overexposes it. But we'll fool around with it. We'll try to make it work. I'm kind of disappointed in this LUT and its instructions, and I probably could have left it on auto and saved $40 on this LUT pack, because shooting outside, I wish I had an ND filter or something, because this is not working out very well. But yeah, I guess that'll be part of the outside Silent Hill stuff, because if we go to, there's, oh yeah, like this footage unfortunately is not recoverable at all. I don't think there's any way of saving this clip, which is kind of sad. But yeah, you learn through mistakes. So even if you don't do very well the first time around, you get to find out what actually works. Yeah, no, this is, I even think if I like pull out the curves. None of this is going to do anything. Yeah, it's just blown out, because I can like recover some of this. There's just nothing going on here. Yeah, it's just gone. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Some of these clips are just not going to work out because they're just totally overexposed. But some of them, like once I swapped it back to manual, the inside and night shots are actually great at -2. Like for example, this one, after I slap this LUT on it, and honestly, I'm not even sure if like the quote unquote extra quality like was worth screwing around with it.
I'm gonna cut in here real quick, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it seems like it gets a little nicer. I feel like in my what's it called, like search for trying to get as high a quality as possible, like using actual filmmaker LUTs and stuff like that, I don't know if it works very well for furries. So I need to kind of go back to a drawing board and figure out what like colors and all this might work. I don't really know yet. Where are the avatars? I haven't set them up for a while. Well, we'll bring them back someday. I'll have to figure that one out. The brightest is like the sun exploded. Yeah. Did you get any good clips on the live stream on Twitch? I got a couple of clips, but I don't know if I'm going to use them. There weren't a lot of them, and there weren't a lot of viewers on Twitch, and I was like, I don't think this experiment is going to work out. I'm going to save the clips, and maybe we'll do something with them. But for now, I'm going to leave those alone because I have 600 clips to edit from this, and then maybe we'll revisit that sort of project later. I feel like it would work a lot better if I had like 200-300 people on Twitch, like a lot of the other furries, but I had like 80-100 people in the YouTube live streams, which there were just a lot more people watching on YouTube at that point. You've been drawing for so long, it just became the familiar thing to do. Well, I mean, that's good. It's a good hobby. Have fun. That is important. You should always have fun. Oh no. YouTube Creator Studio just ran out of memory and crashed. So, you know, that's great. Oh no, I'm missing chat. Also, hi Drake Mayers, welcome in. Hopefully you had a nice nap there. Everybody loves scratches and pets, you know? Twitch was like 30, yeah. I think it peaked at like 50 and then kind of started dropping off. I don't know if I want to do Twitch. A lot of people said that they don't really enjoy Twitch that much, which I think is kind of weird because I think the quality is better on Twitch, like the live stream quality. So I don't know. I don't know about this LUT. I don't know about the quality of this LUT in general. I feel like the auto quality was a little better. The colors do seem a lot like real washed out. Yeah, I don't know. This is one of the, maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I'm applying this LUT and this is supposed to be like one of the like super popular LUTs. That is, yeah, no. This is one of the super popular LUTs that apparently, like big YouTubers use, and I don't know. I thought it would save me a lot of time and give me a better look, but HLG just straight out the pocket with on auto just look better in my opinion. And honestly, that's probably better because that's less work overall. But at the same time, it's a little disappointing because now I have to basically color grade all of this more than I was when I kind of just wanted to apply a LUT and call it a day. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this color, but I also haven't rendered it out. So for the people in this chat, when I upload this video, I want you to look at these clips and compare them to like the clips from Another FurCon, especially the last Another FurCon video, because that was shot entirely on the Pocket. Tell me which one you like more and whether you like that footage or my older footage that was shot on the ZV-E10 more. Because unfortunately, I don't think this cuts it, in my opinion, in my vibe. I guess we'll figure it out. But yeah, I think this is one of the better kind of clickbaity start footages. Yeah, I don't know how we want to start this out other than maybe we work backwards. Because we got the camo meat stuff. And we got a whole bunch of random footage. We got some night footage stuff. Maybe let's make some buckets. So we have like camo footage, which was the camo meat. So I'm just gonna drag all the stuff from the camo meat and kind of put it in there and figure it out from there. Because I think that was the And that was a camo, wasn't exactly the camo meat. Yeah, so this is where we showed up for the photo. This was the actual fursuit photo right here. I don't know who was DJing there, but I like that. I love that synth sort of vibe. All right, yeah, let's just drag this into a camo footage folder and grab the other camo footage. Excuse me. And then we can do, I made my own fursuit parade, and then kind of pull all of that out. And then just take all the hazy kind of footage. And because one of the things I was going to like do was, what did I want to title it? I wanted to title it, Hazy Furry Convention Memories Give Me Further Confusion. And maybe that's just a very entertaining title for me, but I thought it was a pretty good title. 4 months until you can see Kite IRL again? Oh no. Gesundheit, yes, thank you. It's worth the weekend stay after Anthrocon? It was worth it. Which was the camera with the tearing issue? Every camera has some sort of tearing issues. iPhones do it, Sony cameras do it. The only way you do not get a camera with rolling shutter is if you have a global shutter. There's only one camera under like 10 grand that does it, and it's the A9 II or something, and it has like global shutter on it, and it's like 9 grand because it's a sports camera and it doesn't even take good video, but it has a global shutter. So without getting into the specifics of how cameras work, it's basically how it scans the image frame by frame. And unfortunately, you're going to have that like tearing / jittering unless you use a really, really high shutter speed. But even then, you're preventing mobile like motion blur instead of the actual tearing between the frames. So that really is a kind of whatever thing. You kind of have to just deal with it. And which I guess that's why there's not a lot of movement in cinema. It's all still shots and smash cuts nowadays. Or like not a lot of camera movement. It's usually the composition isn't moving. It's the things inside the composition that move. Anyway. Okay, so we got the fursuit parade got canceled, so I made my own fursuit parade. That's going to be one of the titles. One of the other titles is going to be the editor's choice, which is its own video. Point of view, you see cool fursuits, and then a bunch of other stuff. So I already got some titles picked out and some funny stuff. So let's do the fursuit parade one first, aka the fursuit photo, because we're going to make our own parade. We're going to get our, that's probably going to be the POV, you see cool fursuits. Because it always pays to plan out stuff, and then let's just start kind of putting this together. Like that can be a good lead-in, kind of figuring out from there. We have that. Yeah. So that's what, number 17? Yeah. I think that's the same footage there. I think I got some good shots here, but we'll figure that out as we go along. That's what? Yeah, that's 0017. We got 0018. So I think this is actually still the camo meet. I don't even think that this is the parade necessarily, but it's still one of the better shots that I have, and it's outside. Oh yeah, so this is all still camo meet stuff. Because we went outside, and it's of course kind of hazy. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I'm not sure. Because, yeah, the parade is actually... Where is it? It's over here. Everybody loves the little Osmo Pocket thingy. Where was like the group shots I did at the parade? Hopefully, I actually did some.
Many purple suitors.
Yeah, so purple suitors. So this is somewhere around here. Yep, that's the parade. That's probably where I swapped from the +3 EV to something more reasonable because this is still overexposed.
Go.
This is, I believe, at the parade. So purple suitors, yeah, this onwards, then it was actually properly exposed. So really anything before then is kind of hazy. Make me miss a Jackie Chan movie? Oh, right? Or the fursuit parade will help me find my fursuit crushes easily. Oh, I bet. Like, if you see a whole bunch of fursuiters all in a row, then you'll definitely find some fursuiters you have a crush on. There's a couple of fursuits I wish I could honestly like wear or own, because some of them are just great. That makes me jealous even. I'm so sad about this one because it's just completely blown out. This is also, ugh. This is also like blown out. I think all these are going into the Hazy Fursuit memories folder. We make that its own little subgenre of stuff. So that goes into hazy footage. So all this is more or less very hazy footage, unfortunately. That one might be salvageable. Some of these might actually be salvageable, but I think we're also going to put them into hazy footage. And some of this is camo stuff. So camo footage, we're also going to put into the camo meat thing. And where does it end? Let's see. Because we got to do some organizational work before we start editing. We kind of need to figure out what we actually want to do. Because the camo meat was outside. More camo. And I'll say we might, yep, this is where that's where the camo meat ends. Okay. So we have the Tokyo Drifters there. So put that into the camo footage there. And we can kind of start working our way through here. Oh, hey, there's tech. There's a couple of techs. So we can maybe even start with that. So go with that and then use tech as a intermediary from the outside footage, go into the inside footage. This is all hazy. Yeah, this is all going to be hazy. So grab all the hazy outside footage. Some of it is still pretty good, I think. So yeah, just grab it. We'll make a video about how we have hazy footage. And some of it will probably work out. Some of it won't. But this will at least turn into its own video. Oh yeah, some of this is actually very hazy. So, which is a shame, honestly. Like, I can kind of recover the highlights and all that, but I would much rather just put it all in its own folder and we'll make a separate video out of this. Because at least it'll flow a bit better. Maybe it won't be as jarring if I just go, yeah, this footage didn't work out, but it's still very artistic. It's artisanal hazy footage. It's the kind of thing that you only see in avant-garde furry films at Sundance and all that. And at this point, like, never adjust your white balance or anything, your exposure on your Osmo Pocket alone, because it will just do whatever the hell it wants. Even when you underexpose, it'll overexpose for some crazy reason. Very unknown. I have no idea how I exposed at -2 and I get blown out highlights. I have absolutely no idea how that happened. So yeah. Trying so hard to calm down. The more fursuits you see, the more your excitement goes up. Oh, well, that's fun. Always check there will be repeats. Yeah, it's okay if they repeat too, because not everybody watches every video. That's something I also realized. That's why I wanted to do a best of and like collect the best of in a little best of folder and then make a like editor's choice video at the end. And one reason is because it's an extra video. Another reason is, you know, maybe people would want to see what I consider the best of parts. You got back from JMOF. I wish I was at JMOF. Why didn't you bring me to JMOF? Hopefully you had a fun time at JMOF. But yeah, we'll have to pick some music and we'll have to figure out what to do with this. Honestly, we might just grab all these and just put them in the Hazy video folder so not everything is hazy. The outside footage is unfortunately not that great. But we'll figure it out. The night footage exposed perfectly, which makes absolutely no sense to me. But I'm wondering if those settings are for when you actually have controlled lighting and an ND filter and all that other good stuff, which notoriously I did not have on the tiny Pocket. So the Apple guy. All right, so how do we want to start this out? We have this camo sort of camo meat stuff. We have tech. There's more camo meat stuff. Missing media. We love to see it. All right. So I have camo footage. I think the other camo footage is somewhere in there. You know, when in doubt, just start out with the dailies method. We have tech here and tech over there. We can probably do something like that. So he's inside here. I think he's outside on this one.
You are being perceived again.
We love him. He is very wiggly. And then this orbular red panda thing. Plush suit. Yeah, so I think we just dailies method our way through here. We use that tech video as a cut on the to the inside. Yeah, I think or rather maybe even a cut out to further on the inside. Because I think this was actually when we were going, that was probably when we were going to like the After Dark panels. So there is a segment where there's like After Dark and night stuff. So that's probably what we'll put in here. That's like over here. Yeah, let's just start sequencing things and see where it takes us. All right, I need to pick some music too. So we need to pick some music for this. Tech is great. Yeah, Tech is very awesome. I love his suit. He's getting a new suit though. Apparently it's going to be completely different than his current suit, which is exciting. I hear it's going to be very much more dirgular and less cutesy, so that'll be kind of cool. Did you see snow this morning? No, I live in the middle of a desert, so snow does not exist for me. It was cold though, so that kind of counts. What about this song? I feel like this would be a much better ending. Let's just start hitting random until something pops up that is good. So we want something like happy, upbeat. Something less like dramatic. Something like that's way too dramatic. So we're gonna lead with this kid like vibing. Maybe. That's 20 seconds. 15. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I mean, this song I've used so many times that just fits for almost everything. Sometimes you just have to wait for shuffle to give you the right vibe. Which is why I always, like, hold on to a whole bunch of songs. Because you never know when you need. Nah. Come on. There has to be something. That's a little too late at night. Yeah, this might work. Maybe like do this, do the fly through of the camo thing, and then immediately like go into the kind of dailies showcase there. Yeah, well, let's start out with that. Worst case, we can shuffle it around if we find a better intro to something, but we'll take what we can get. So let's grab that, drop it in, and see what we can edit here. So grab that, move that around. We're gonna edit parts of that. We're definitely gonna have to cut out a lot of this crowd noise though. This isn't as smooth as I would want it to be. We'll actually cut this down a little because I don't think there's that much. Yeah, they kind of just stand around. I think this is the most powerful segment of it when they kind of just go into the hug. And then we cut and go onward.
Could you look at the cars over there really quick?
That's also pretty Kimo-like footage, but let's use it here and then reuse it in the Kimo video because that could be kind of fun, like footage to kind of interest people into looking at it. Also, hi, welcome in, welcome. What just happened? You kind of glitched. I don't know. Was it on your end? Oh yeah, and I have to apply the LUTs. Yay, adding things to my workflow. All right, how does this look with a LUT on? Yeah, I don't know if I like the look with having a LUT on it, but okay. And then we have to put that back on. I think honestly they kind of overexposed it. So I actually want to like drop the exposure a little, which is kind of annoying. So let's see if there's a better way to, or like, do I have a better? Pasra and Torchy. So it does feel like. What if we cut this and then smash cut to like when I'm like over there, and then we can actually use some of the where is it? I think I put in the camo footage, like the actual car drifting footage, and kind of do something like that, and maybe try to do it on a beat. And can't forget to slap a LUT on it, of course. Yeah, I think I gotta set it to auto because I unless like there is a huge difference in the quality once I export this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the LUT stuff. Let's see. Yeah, so that's probably the coolest part because they're all spinning around. Let's see. So how does that look from the start? I have to do some audio transitions here, exponential fade some of this. Yeah, actually, that timed itself pretty well. Okay, cool. So let's need to find some other furries that's more camo stuff.
Hi, I'm Yukon. I'm a Furry.
Sure, let's drop that one in there. That's kind of cute. More kimono people. So let's drop that into the camo footage folder and we can kind of deal with that later. That's also camo footage. We'll make an entire like camo block there. It's kind of hazy, unfortunately, so we'll dump that into hazy footage and make a video there. Oh, there's tech. So we can kind of grab that, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so we just grabbed that. So let's do tech, and then grab that, and then grab one of these, and let's just get started with the dailies method and start dropping fursuits in. And if we see anything like, oh right, the Luna, that has to be like at the start somewhere. So definitely, because that's something everybody wanted to see. And can't forget to drop a LUT on it. I just know I'm gonna forget to drop a LUT on it.
And go ahead.
Yeah, and then she kind of just walks out. Well, I can just do... something like that, maybe? If I carve this here... and just go straight into that. Or maybe even earlier. So this Luna fursuit apparently was like super popular because apparently they blew up on Twitter because it's a very well-made suit. So that's definitely going to be one of these suits that's going to show up on the, you know, on the thumbnail for sure. We'll have to figure that out. Everybody loves Luna, right? Can't believe you missed the Luna. Yeah, there was so much. Was that a Furby? It was. We're going to look at it too. How am I? I'm doing good. Welcome. All the kimono in the bucket. Yeah, all the kimono go into the square hole. All the volleys go into the circle hole. It's hard to get footage of everyone. Definitely. That is indeed very true. Which compression? IPB? No, so this is in D-Log. Usually I use HLG and kind of just do a minor grade at the end of it. But honestly, I don't like D-Log. D-Log with a phantom LUT does not give me the results I wanted. I'll wait until I export it because it could be because... I mean, I'm previewing it at full playback resolution because my computer is really beefy and I don't know, I'm not very impressed. Maybe it has that quote unquote filmic look, but it doesn't feel cinematic. And I know cinema is also as much of the composition, camera movement, etc., but I'm not too impressed with that. Oh, hey, thank you so much for becoming a member, Casey. Welcome in. But yeah, also Cactus Bat. Hi. Hi. Hopefully you're doing well. Wasabi. Yo, wasabi is tasty. I love wasabi. I hope they bring wasabi back. Oh, funny thing about wasabi, the 7-Eleven steakhouse like fry chips, they taste exactly like wasabi, and I think that's crazy. It's like they're ridged wasabi chips, and they're very delicious. Okay, so we actually probably want to extend this out because we want that drop to be like right there. And yeah, I feel like we want it to move this over like... And then we can actually move that here. We need something to fill this little gap. But we can also cut a little more and find something to fill that in there. It's actually -11 this. So we can actually hear some.
I love further confusion. We all do. We all love further confusion.
Ready? And go. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Always one way to get videos from you guys.
Yeah. And there's a video. You can do whatever you'd like. I actually have the camera.
Actually, we might be able to grab the synth and put them in there because we have the swoop. And we can probably take that and put it in that little spot maybe. Since they kind of need to give... Let's see if we can kind of fit that in there. Can we maybe even speed this up just a little or cut this down just a little? Move that over right there. Or even just like grab that. Because we just need a little bit of footage here. Oh, whoops. So we might be able to use this to pad it out a little. And immediately move that up there and then drop that down, and that might work. All right, let's see how that looks overall. I think that'll work pretty well.
Hi, I'm Yukon. I'm a Furry. I love further confusion. We all do. We all love further confusion.
Ready? And go.
I need to actually add the LUTs so I don't forget about that, because I know I'll forget about it. Wow, they charge people for water now? That's so crazy. Like, I remember last year, like, they would just give free water through room service. I can't believe they actually charge people now. I guess you do have to just ask at the desk. That's so crazy. They're just that cheap now. Oh, well. That's what I was going to do. I was going to add LUTs before I forget. So that we don't have, like, this really weird kind of hazy look to it. What you drink lately? Energy drinks and water. The good stuff, you know?
I'm a Furry. I love further confusion. We all do.
All right, let's do.
And go.
Oh, whoops. All right, so we've seen tech.
There's one way to get videos from you guys.
Yeah, and go ahead.
And we'll probably cut that a little early. Yeah, I don't know what is up with this LUT, but I don't think I'm going to use it again. I think we're going to stick with the auto settings on the Pocket. I'm assuming because it's a pocket camera, that's why it's, I don't know, acting up. Or maybe it looks better in a controlled space.
That is super cool.
Thank you.
I love your fursuit.
Thank you so much.
Actually, we may
Yeah.
cut that a little. Because we got like a drop here. Yeah, that looks like a good place to cut it. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very impressed with this LUT. Probably could have experimented with it a little more, but oh well.
You are being perceived.
They are being perceived yet again. It is kind of a little disappointing that the colors didn't turn out quite how I wanted them to, but oh well. And then we'll put the cup there, and I think that is a giant clippy. Okay, so I think if we add all this, we'll have a good just keep getting people to perceive here.
You are being perceived. All of you are being perceived. You have also been perceived, and you also have been perceived. Hi. And then tech has also been perceived again. Hi. Camera. Discovered.
And then we can kind of cut that a little because I know there's a drop coming up.
And go.
So grab that. The company loves furries. I'll just slap a LUT out on it afterwards.
Wow, huge. The apple. Zawarudo, I see.
Ah, yes. Tokiwa tomare. You know what they say, an apple a day keeps the Joe stars away?
Ready?
Let's do that. And was I ending on this thing? Yeah.
Awesome.
This will be a fun little intro, and then we can just do the dailies method and call it a day.
It is indeed clippy. That is awesome. Thank you so much. It's us right here.
Employee of the decade. Cool. I don't know why she's flipping off Clippy, but do I?
With any pop-ups you do, because 100% you're installing all good things. If you see like a purple ape, definitely hit OK for that one.
All right, chat. Are there any purple apes at FC? Have you seen any purple apes? I don't think I've seen any. I think did we put the red panda fursuiter in there? I don't think we did. Because I know I was skipping around a little. So we can kind of add that in there. Put that there. Drop that red panda in there. We had that, which we already used. Cool. That was the camo thing. There's text wide load, which we'll use for the after dark. Phrasing. Dump that into use. We got another 178 clips, not including the camo ones. Why are you asking me? You were literally there. It is a mystery. I have no brain. No wrinkles or bumps. No shapes or lumps. Everything is smooth. It slides right off. got hacked, all your apes gone. Ah, yes. What was that possum that got ran over name? I'm not sure, but they're really nice. So you're telling me everyone you filmed this whole convis and now you find them disappointing? Oh no, I'm talking about how, unfortunately, through choices of my own, my settings were not ideal, unfortunately. But I'm gonna try to fix it. They charge you $6 for room water, A&E? What? That's so stupid. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, it looks like there's been a lot of weird hotel stuff going on from what I see on Twitter as well. So I would be making sure that all of that is correct, because that doesn't seem right from a lot of stuff that I see, you know? Anyway, let's go find some more music. So what kind of music do we want to use for this part? I mean, K-pop always works. Yeah, drop that in there. It's a classic. I've used it several times. At this point, I'm just doing epidemic sounds and it just works, so. Let's see if we can just drop that in and kind of do a hard cut in.
It's us right here.
That's not the song I wanted. I think is that it? Maybe something like that.
It is indeed Clippy. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so something like there. Like right at the spin and...
It's us right here. Any, with any pop-ups you do, because 100%...
So I'm actually going to cut this alone. So cut that like right there. Why not?
Any, with any pop-ups you do, because 100% you're installing all good things.
If you see like a purple 8, definitely hit OK for that one.
I love the install with. Ready?
Let's cut that a little to size. And move that there. That'll probably look good. Seems like the hotel was less than original booking price. Need to figure out some other stuff. Yeah, it all seems a little strange. Did you stop doing the voiceovers with vids? Yeah, it's one of those things. I've just been really exhausted for the last year and a half, and I've been doing a lot of videotaping, and I just haven't been feeling very inspired to do a lot of voiceovers. I guess these live stream editing videos are kind of almost a replacement for the voiceovers, so I can kind of give commentary and kind of give insight to the convention and how I'm editing. And I don't know, I think they work out pretty well. I don't know. It kind of is to streamline my workflow a little more too, because there's a lot I have to do, and I've had a backlog for like the last year and a half that I'm trying to clear up. So I feel like if I ever manage to actually get my backlog done, that's probably when I'm going to start doing voiceovers and stuff again. And of course, I forget to add LUTs. Oh man, that's going to be the end of me. Can I just add LUTs for multiple? No, I can't. I have to do it one at a time. Thanks, Adobe. So let's just do that. And while I would love to spend a ton of time on every single part of these videos, the reality is, like, oh man, this just feels over, like, blown out. The reality is I don't have that much time, and I don't have that much bandwidth in my brain. So you get commentary live on stream as I talk about the convention and how much it was fun. So, like for example here, that's Pajra, that's Torchy, that is another creature. That's some sort of hairless ape. I'm not sure what kind of creature is that. I hear they're called humans or something. But yeah, there was a sign over here that was like, oh, whoa, what's this? And it was like the cringiest thing ever explaining what the convention was, because right upstairs was the volleyball tournament. And I did get a couple of videos of the volleyball people. So we're gonna aim for like... We're gonna aim for like 8 minutes of video and kind of go from there. And then when we get some of the volleyball players, we're actually gonna use them as like a showcase intro thing. Clippy from a video game? No, that's from Microsoft. That's from Microsoft Office. That's how I know you're not old enough. Or rather, you're not as old as we are. Because Clippy was in Microsoft Office XP and I think part of 8. But yes, you miss the VOs with the puns sometimes. Oh, trust me, you'll get tons of puns just watching live streams and my commentary at cons. You're a human too? Oh, gross. I hate humans. Humans are the worst. Hi, Temporal Sunrise. Brain everywhere. Brain empty. You feel old knowing what Clippy is? Tell me about it. Man, I miss Windows XP. You need a LUT. You look washed out. Boom. Now you look oversaturated. I don't know. It's supposed to be like an ARRI cinema camera LUT, but I honestly don't think the cinema camera LUT is that good. But I will reserve any further judgments until I render it. Maybe I'll be surprised pleasantly. -11, because that's typically what audio goes at.
If you see like a purple ape, definitely hit OK for that one.
I love the install wizard.
Let's see.
And
so these were really cute. I really like their colors when I saw them at the con. I was like, oh, these are such awesome like creatures. I like the face shapes are unique. And it almost feels like they're like circles or something. Like one of them, like there's a cat-like creature and then something that sort of looks like a circle. I'm not sure what kind of creature that is, but I love the colors and the fursuit designs are very unique and striking.
super awesome. You two look amazing. Thank you so much.
Very cute. Like sometimes I just see somebody's fursuit and I'm like, oh man, I'd love to get to know him because feels like a fursuit is like an extension of a person's personality, and you can tell a lot of what a person is like just based off how they present themselves and how they want to be seen. And I guess a fursuit is kind of like an ideal representation of yourself, right?
We're out here. We're out. Yeah.
Silly. All right. The Mizutsune was also the Mizutsune,
like an authentic tail and turn back around.
Yeah, so we can actually cut that stage direction out, I think. The Mizutsune was a really good suit, and it's interesting that they have like the different colorway for it compared to like the usual Mizu colors. It's very cool. Maybe I should wear my giant tail one of these days.
All right, ready?
And there was like the spider doggo thingy. Scary. Usually it's spider cats. You don't really see spider dogs that often.
Boop.
Although I'm not sure if it's an actual spider or just like a creepy suit. So we might actually like cut it like right there. So you can kind of see my camera setup off to the side here. And like that was my little Sentry camera setup, and it worked out pretty well. So I want to get it before they stand up, just to get that energy going in the same direction.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. You have such a cute suit.
It is a cute suit. Very cow-like in appearance. Can probably like cut that a little. I have to remember to apply LUTs to all this, which will be something I 100% am going to forget about. But if we can actually fill all of this up and I just start remembering that I have to set things aside for like my own best of editing part, because I haven't been thinking about that. Because like this, all this basically makes it in. The Luna would get it in. Yeah, like I just need to remember to put those in. Probably. What else? Definitely gonna have to find the Luna and then put that in. The drifting is just a fun like thing that I really like. So we're actually going to take the Luna out of here, or rather make a copy of it and put it in the best of folder. Because obviously people are going to watch that, and I am very easily swayed by that. The Clippy thing is kind of funny. I don't know if it's like that huge. You would tell me to get away from you? I mean, I'd do that. Wear your tail, you mean something to bat at besides your braided hair? Yeah, exactly. Another thing to chew on, I suppose. My tail is long? Yes, it is very long and very fluffy. Very nudular, very noodly. You're over the moon with Cousin and the Red Panda. Yeah, they're very cute. Will I be at Furrydelphia this year? Probably not. East Coast cons are traditionally very, very hard for me to get to. And it's often just hard, unfortunately. It's just expensive, and it doesn't really work out for me. Because I basically lose an entire day traveling to an East Coast con. I used to love going to Furthermore. I thought that was a nice convention, but I haven't been there in a couple of years because it's just inconvenient to fly into, since it's like a 6-hour flight plus the time zone makes it very hard to justify. I like this guy's colors. Yeah, we can kind of end it there and then roll into another one. And kind of just go straight from there into that. And let's see if I can actually keep the momentum going. Maybe.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Duncan. They're actually like really cute. They look delicious. I could just eat them up. I'm hungry for donuts. They look very sweet. Something, something, words. I'm sure there's like 80 other puns I can make because they look like donuts. Very delicious donut. Probably gonna have to roll off that that audio a little. Then bring in the next one. What do we have? Oh, this is a long one.
You got a
I'm
request
trying to
right
get
there.
yeah. Oh well. Oh, it's okay. You can keep walking.
Yeah, so that would probably work better.
Go ahead.
It's always fun trying to catch up to somebody and then you're like, oh yeah, Just do what you were doing. So there's a lot of kimono suitors. I just kept running into like the kimo folks. And I always find it weird when the kimono suitors
Awesome. Perfect.
actually like suit more often than the Western suitors. And there are exceptions to that rule. There are some Western suitors that definitely suit a lot, but man, some of these kimo suitors, like you see them everywhere. And I'm like, oh, hi, we saw each other like 5 minutes ago. Bye. I actually want to grab that. And you can see my camera in the background again, the silly little sentry pillar thing.
Now I'm recording. Although it's like really.
Oh, I'll just cut that out. Yeah, and then let's move on to the next one. Big.
Whoa.
What did I say in this one? Maybe it'll be good to leave it in.
And whoa. The uppies. Awesome. Thank you.
Might as well just leave that in for the funny noising.
And go. Wow.
Ah yes, the panda-ing. Everybody calls me a red panda. I'm not entirely sure why, because I am most definitely not a red panda. I'll have you know. Also, welcome in, Enzo. Welcome, everybody. Some of the furries, yeah, don't do any roasting. Here, we are all about positive vibes. And honestly, most roasts kind of come off as, you know, reflecting more about yourself than they are about the people you are roasting.
Wow. Wonderful. Perfect.
Wonderful. All right, next. What do we have here? Ah, yes. Some crazy SCP stuff.
Crazy.
The fursuit situation is crazy.
And
Thank you, internet personality man. I'm glad that we don't have like influencers like that are like the convention situation is crazy and like get 100,000 views for giving the most lukewarm takes possible. Eastern and Western dragons are the only things you draw. I mean, they're nice. Very durgular.
that is awesome.
Very, very deer-like in appearance. Let's see if we can cut out right there before their head comes into view. Save me the effort of remembering to censor it.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay, next. Just gonna look through here really quick. Yeah. I love the mushroom. Like little props like this stand out a lot to me because it's just another interesting eye catch thing. I feel like if you're fursuiting, you definitely want to get like some sort of prop that like, I don't know, at least it gives you something to grab onto and play with and kind of, you know, even as an eye catcher. Like nobody else had a mushroom. Like that's the kind of thing that I like to see because at least it's very interesting and fun and kind of, you know, silly. What is my favorite food? Ooh, that's a hard one. Objectively, probably salmon. Some sort of salmon, because I love salmon nigiri, salmon sushi. I love pan-fried salmon, grilled salmon. Other than that, maybe soups. Soup is a type of food. I think soups are very versatile and delicious. Maybe steaks. I would eat a steak every day if I could, but I'd also eat like pan-fried salmon every day if I could. Like everything. I would eat salmon, nearly anything except for fish salad, because I don't really like mayo. But salmon is probably one of my favorite foods, probably. Pizza is your favorite food. I mean, pizza is a good choice. It's very versatile. But yeah. You glad you ate your salmon before joining in? Oh, I would definitely eat all of your salmon. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things where, like, there's no reason to be negative about stuff because the world has enough negativity, and it's much better to stay positive and be positive. Because why add to it?
Way better composition than the last shot.
I say way better composition, and I definitely don't have it like on center, as expected. I don't know what I was looking at there.
Perfect.
Sometimes I'm just like, oh, this is going to be much better. And then I look back at it and it's like, oh, could have been better.
Hug. Ah. Thank you so much. I love your suit.
It's totally not Smokey the Bear. Yeah, we can end it like right there. I forgot where I was at. Probably right there. And then there. And let's kind of just dump all this in here. There's definitely a couple of shots that I'm kind of mentally thinking about that are going to really stand out in the kind of best of sort of sense. But we're going to see if we can fill it up, and then I'll go back and kind of go from there. Alright, why isn't the music playing? That's weird. Or the sound in general. Excuse you, please work. I guess it bugged out. The audio codec has bugged out for whatever reason. Alright, we're probably gonna have to restart this. Locate. Let's see if this will work again. Hopefully it'll work.
Hug. Ah.
I feel like sushi has the problem of like being my favorite thing, but also the sushi in Vegas is only good if you eat all you can eat sushi. There's this place in Vegas called Umiya, which is $25 for all you can eat sushi after 9 p.m. and it's probably the best all you can eat sushi place we found. So it's actually kind of just unfortunate how good it is for $25, but it is something at least.
Love it. Thank you so much.
Nice. So we'll just end that at there. Let's see, how much more do we have until the... Well, that's kind of after dark, kind of camo. We're going to save that and make it an after dark thing. We're at 4, so we might actually just shove the camo meat in here preemptively because we have a good transition here. But this guy definitely is going to make it in to my choice awards thingy here because I think that's real cool. So we're gonna make a copy of that video. Hopefully I'll have 8 minutes of video I enjoy. If not, we'll pad it out somehow. And if I do this, that'll hit 8 minutes with the camo videos, so we can kind of work from there. And find the rest of the Kimo videos, move it over, and then drop them at the end, and then do our own thing there. The all you can eat by you are good too. Raw fish. The thing about raw fish is it shouldn't taste like raw fish. If it tastes like raw fish, then it's not fresh. But boy, do I love sushi. Honestly, I should see if the sushi place nearby me is doing buy one, get one free again. Because that's the only time I would ever get, like, Uber Eats delivery sushi, unfortunately. But yeah, sushi. Everybody loves the sushi. Alright, so there's the purple meat. So that was the photo. I keep calling it a parade, but it is the photo. I would definitely recommend going to a sushi place and trying it out. See if you like sushi. I would say the biggest problem with sushi, yeah, so this is still the photo. The biggest problem I kind of have with sushi is it's expensive unless it isn't. And if it isn't, well then you kind of know why it isn't expensive. Unless you go to like an all-you-can-eat place and just like really load up on it, and then it's their problem that they didn't price themselves appropriately. Where did I put the Kimo meat stuff? Because it was like a day 2 Kimo meat right after the photo.
And go ahead.
That is not it. It's probably after all the slow-mo stuff I screwed up. Yeah, alright, there it is.
Wiggly.
Because there were a lot of really good Kimo meat things. Can't remember. Ah, yes, this is definitely going in there as well. That's going to be a skit to start off a video, I think. Yes, so we had the Pope of White Claw there blessing people and absolving us of our furry sins, so we don't have to do our furry things in hell. That's a reference for most of you. But yes. Trying to figure out where was the... Ah, yes, we love the octopus creature. Maybe I should like start off with the octopus creature, because you know it's that's a joke for nobody. Anyway.
Delicious carrot.
Yum.
Anything you'd like.
Carrots sound good too. Or sushi. Or octopus, really. Ah, the questing night.
Have you seen any dragons that require laying? I am on that sort of holy quest myself.
Ah, yes. If any dragons need to get laid, you know where to find me.
Let's set the round table about that one.
Good thing there wasn't a dragon meat. Oh, I'd be over there. Anyway, where's the Kimo? All right, so all of this is Kimo meat stuff. Is Kimo?
And go ahead.
Oh no, this is them getting nuked. I love how like just several people, that wasn't the only intercontinental ballistic missile that was at the con, and I guess the missile knows where it is because it knows where it is, and the missile always knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. And it was definitely at Further Confusion at Anthro Northeast, and for whatever reason there were 2 missiles that knew where they were, and they also knew where they weren't, which was at Further Confusion and not at Anthro Northeast. So I guess that's how they knew their position.
Very cool. Hey.
That's that's also a joke for nobody. Unless you do understand that one, then we probably frequented the same meme websites. Oh, actually, there's more. I think that's
Many.
so we're probably actually going to put all those in the best of. We're going to kind of move over that. So I can grab that because we don't need these 2. Grab these, throw them in the Kimo box. We go into the round hole, and it's like 70 something, so that'll probably fill out that, and that'll be our first video. And then after that we will so this is going to be, which one is this? What will we call this video? Probably point of view you see cool fursuiters at Further Confusion or something. Because POV videos are really popular nowadays. I want to see how that looks. I'm just gonna apply all the LUTs afterwards because that will take me a good hour at this point. But you know how it is. All right, let's add some camo stuff to this, and we'll then do the rest. So we're at 470 something. That was like 100 clips that we kind of sorted out there. So that is we'll probably have 4 or 5 videos, so that's kind of exciting. The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. Is a fire meme? Oh, hell yeah. Put it on social media, go viral. I wish. I thought that the Bon Voyage video, which was a candid of him looking himself up, would have been popular. And it wasn't. Like, I got like 500 views on that short and like 30 likes on Twitter. Like, literally saw that guy like a super villain looking at his own meme page in a hotel, like completely unprompted. And I'm like, I gotta get this on camera. I'm surprised that didn't go viral, especially with all the drama. Because, like, you can't make that up. Dude was sitting there looking at his own Know Your Meme page and like just scrolling through it. I'm like, that was the opportunity of a lifetime, but I don't know. I was expecting that to go viral, honestly. People are tired of him. I mean, I thought that would go viral because people are tired with him. Because I forgot I had that clip. I recorded that on my cell phone because I didn't have any of my stuff. I was like, no way. Of course I didn't have my camera. His controversy has spiraled into obscurity. Oh, how unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately? I don't know. Also, hi, Bean. Welcome in. Art Hobbit works. Yeah, the Bon Voyage situation is crazy, as they would say. But this is definitely a very interesting sort of crazy. Alright. So I feel like we kind of want that there. And so like right there, and move the music over. I can figure out what to do from there.
Love it. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, yes. Now we're firmly in Japanese lyrics I just barely understand. All right. Nobody expects a kimono showcase in the middle of an actual FurCon video. I don't know why. Whenever I make a kimono video, nobody watches it. So I'm just gonna leave it at the end of this video. People are gonna get tricked into watching kimono fursuits. I'm gonna trick people into liking kimono fursuits. I might have to just cut out a lot of the sound though. Yeah. At the chemo meet. Yeah, honestly, these videos actually surprisingly link up decently well. Maybe even like just cut that there and fit it together. I like this song, honestly. keep hitting home instead of what I actually want to hit. So deleting it. Please. That's kind of weird that I'm still getting sound playback when I've disabled scrubbing sound. So that's kind of interesting that it's actually doing that now. Oh, and that just doesn't have sound in it at all. That one's kind of a weak shot. Might drop that one out. Weird that didn't have any sound. I don't know why there's like scrubbing noises now. If you don't know what scrubbing is, it's like when you go through a timeline or like fast forward, you get the like scratchy sort of thing. The weird kind of sound kind of works that way. Ah, yes, we need to capture the tail wagging, because we love tail wagging.
Got it.
There's probably something better I could put here, but we'll find out. There has to be something better I can arrange this. Because there's a lot of camo stuff here, and there's definitely better footage at the end here. Even the outside footage. Maybe I'll like reverse it and put that footage last, and then do the secondary camo meat footage first. What's the most creative fursuit I've seen? I've seen a lot of creative fursuits. Off the top of my head, like gimmick fursuits, like the ones that have like removable faces and they show the skulls underneath. I've seen like full animatronic fursuits with like blinking eyes and like LEDs and servos and stuff. Like creative is very hard to judge. Cause Beast Cub is a very creative fursuit maker. Their tastes are very subjective and eclectic, and some of them are very good. Like the Stone Lion Golem, probably in my top 10 fursuits list, right there. Their other work, not really to my taste, but that one stands out for me as well. It's funny because my favorite fursuits are also not the most creative fursuits I've seen. Because sometimes doing something well is better than doing a gimmick poorly, or being creative. Because you know what they say, cringe is execution without skill. And a lot of creativity can sometimes be execution that does not meet your ambition. And that's probably the better definition of like cringe or whatever, is when your execution does not meet the standards of your ambition. And like people can kind of tell that you bit off more than you can chew. So you can be really creative, but also be like, you know, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Like there's a lot of fursuits. I think I've seen probably close to what, 50,000 fursuits. I'd probably guess, because I have like 30 terabytes of the stuff. Definitely quads. Quads are very creative. What else? I really should just keep a folder of my favorite fursuits. Anything with like alternative body structures is really creative, because you have to spend a lot of time for that, like stilts or sculpted bodies. Generally it feels like the more creative something gets, the harder it is to move around in as well. Yeah, I don't know. I would definitely also not like summarize creative with best either. The mossy lion was heckin' neat. Yeah, I wish that was my fursuit. That's like, I don't know. I bring up Beast Cub, but like, there's probably for every 10 fursuits they create, I go, oh, that's nice, and then they make one where I'm like, wow, that's amazing. They really knocked it out of the park with that one. So I think we're actually probably going to put this at the end because these are kind of like neutral room shots. These could definitely kind of go at the end because it's just the camo meat. And the original camo meat was kind of whatever. They put us in the smallest room in the Hilton, which was honestly like a humongous pain. Yeah, you know what? I've already decided that we're probably going to be switching this up. This can stay, like this intro portion. Excuse you. Locate it. What do you mean it's missing? Where's locate? Link media. You know where it is. There we go. After Effects being silly. Like this is definitely a cute one. That can probably stay. Like this intro can stay. And then we'll move the room stuff because there's a lot of kind of repeats. And they show up a little later and we can just keep that. And that'll be our introduction to like night and an AD video. Because starting out with this would actually be way more. I think I've already done that though. There was one that wasn't outside. That was arguably much better. Was it this one? No. There was one. I did a run through of the group photo. Where is it? Because there was a second group photo. Always a problem when you're trying to find something and then you can't find it. Unless it's somewhere still in the soup. Because it was probably somewhere there. Hey, there's Katsu again. That's cute. Somewhere here. Before here. What number is that? Let's see. DJI. So that's 008, 007. So it's a completely different day. So it's somewhere here. Where's the Kimono group photo? There's some dancing there. There's a person with a bag. Feels like later on in the convention, there were also just, in general, better shots that I got and just more creative shots that I lucked into. That's usually how it goes. Where's the Kimono group photo? I'm pretty sure I recorded that. That's really weird. It's as if, huh. Where'd it go? Second one. Well, you saw the live stream. It was definitely somewhere. I mean, it has to be here somewhere. Unless it just didn't record it for some reason. That's really awkward and kind of weird. It's extremely strange. Okay, so 477. was one of the last ones, so it has to be somewhere here. 4, 3, 4. That's 490, 480. Yeah, so that's where we were looking, and I remember that was one of the last guys that I recorded. 483, 487, and then it just resets here.
All right.
That's weird. I guess I just don't have that shot. It vanished. Amazing. Okay, good thing I live streamed that, and it's a good thing it's there, but I'm not gonna go pull it up. That is so weird, wasn't it? That, no, it was like an actual secondary kimono photo shoot. So I was looking like the kimono photo shoot on Saturday, which is kind of weird. Kotetsu, aren't they a fursuit dancer? You're thinking of Gintan. Kotetsu is the guy who falls downstairs. So they love falling downstairs. Well, let's just get back into it. It's so weird. It's just missing. Because this is all the outside footage of the first day's kimono meet. Now, this is like the second day's kimono meet. I just don't have a photo video. And there's that creature.
Show off your crystals too? Because they're all nice and glowy. Wow.
Glowy crystals. Wow. Ooh. Very glowy. Strange. I guess it just didn't save. You gotta love it when you thought you got a shot and then it turns out you didn't get it at all. And so let's go through this, and then the inside kimono meet shots are a little better, I think.
I like how you constantly turn around so I can never get you in frame. Like I like was spinning around you for like a good 30 seconds.
I know,
just
right?
Turning around, honestly.
We might as well just leave this entire thing here. Or maybe not. Honestly, that might just be the ending portion where we just staple this to the end. That'll probably be better. And then I can leave in the commentary as a funny little haha. Trying to record Katetsu. Silliness.
Wiggly.
Yeah, like right there before they turn away, so it doesn't look like they just walked off because they were bored or something. And that will kind of preserve some of the energy. Might as well just cut out the sound. And you can see my my live stream camera over there. So like right there is perfect, I guess. Yeah, I actually want it like there, so this will be just a short little clip. Da, 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 da. I like this song. It's kind of a nice song.
I actually have to record that because like that tail swipe was really.
All right, I'm gonna wait for him to redo it. You can see even Scribbles is like dying, you know. Wow, that worked perfectly with the music. All right, I think that's enough before he starts Fortnite dancing on me. I think that's where I can end that and then move on to another cut of Scribbles doing Scribbles things. with, I think that's, if I could zoom in, I'd be able to tell you who that is. It's on the tip of my tongue. That's not Kiba. That's, a different wolf creature. Dogoid. Yes, the boy kisser. I got an amazing video of this like ketchup and mustard creature with the boy kisser flag on his back. And like it was probably one of my like favorite shots of the con, because it was a giant inflatable boy kisser made out of balloons, and it was an inflatable balloon fursuit, and it'll show up definitely somewhere in the video because it was just the most unhinged thing I ever got on camera, which is not saying much because a lot of the things I got on camera are kind of unhinged. But still, like the second day was just amazing for finding just the world's craziest, weirdest stuff for no reason. You never saw that McDonald's fursuiter there? Yeah, for whatever reason, they are very interesting. We're missing Jesus footage syndrome again. Yeah, no, exactly. For whatever reason, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I take a clip and I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. And then I just can't find it. It's just gone. And like, I don't know why the actual fursuit photo, it's just not here, which is kind of a little unhinged because it's the fursuit photo. Like you would think that wouldn't get deleted. Yeah. Okay, I guess the Pompney footage has to go in the best of because that's kind of weird. I also love how the enlightened philosophers in the background there. That guy in the background is just like, he doesn't want any of that. Oh, that's silly. That is actually kind of silly. All right. More of the ketchup and mustard being. All right. Let's see what are the best parts of this that I can actually use. Oh, it's lagging. Ooh, it's a big clip, I guess. There's a Burger King or In-N-Out fursuiter. All right, so the In-N-Out fursuiter is definitely Joe G. Bear. And if you ever have a chance, go to their BLFC or AFC panels on the In-N-Out Burger panel. They're very nice. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Uh-oh. I wonder why. Oh, no. Hello, anybody here? Did my internet explode? Hopefully it didn't. Also, hi, welcome in. Stream is lagging heavily. I'm not sure why, but I guess it is. There's something about this file that is just causing it to explode, I guess. Alright, let's try restarting Premiere just in case. Hello? Is this working? I tried to turn it off and on again. I don't know if that actually works though. Yeah, so I basically restarted OBS and the funny Adobe Premiere Hopefully this actually works now. Scene's back. I don't know. Must have been a memory leak or something. Very strange. But if we're back, we're back. So now it says good connection. I don't know. I have 0 dropped frames, according to my OBS. I don't know what happened here. It could be just that this footage is extremely cursed for some reason. And then we'll just jump cut this to where it was a bit more interesting because they're kind of just wiggling for a very long time. I don't know why the buffering noise is still there though. That is kind of funny. Let's try it just linking up and shortening it a little. That's still pretty funny. That's just so silly. You gotta love the enlightened Eastern philosopher there. Two of them. This is getting out of hand. Two bnuies. Yes, the wow, how can you be so small? Ha 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 angle. Because that's always funny. Where was I? So we're almost done with all the oh, no we aren't. This is just like half of the chemo footage. Because I forgot I decided to like jump around in the thing. What do we have here? Yes, we have this ketchup creature. Ugh, I hate the scrubbing noise. I don't know why it re-enabled itself. I'm gonna Google how to turn off the scrubbing noise again. Yeah, glad that it's actually working. Alright, let's see if I can look that up and figure out how to, let's see, turn off the scrubbing noise, because I used to do that and I forgot how. Scrubbing noise, Premiere. How do I turn it off? Of course it's a YouTube. Come on, stop that. I want to, like, my biggest pet peeve is when something is a YouTube video when it really could have been an article. In the preferences. What preferences? Project settings, general playback settings. Okay. So let's see. Project settings, general, scratch disk, video, audio. Where's playback settings? I don't think this is where it's supposed to be. Maybe it's in sequence settings instead. Audio, display format, projection, properties. Nope. Okay, is this working now? I don't know, it feels like there's something up with OBS, if anything. Oh, hi, it's Katsu. Hi, is this working now? It says excellent quality. Or is something wacky going on again? Hi, Kotetsu. Is that the real Kotetsu or is that the fake Kotetsu? Alright, I don't know. It seems like restarting OBS fixes it. Feels like there's some memory leak garbage going on. Is this the real Kotetsu or the fake Kotetsu? But yeah, welcome in. I don't know why it does that. This one was kind of a... Oh, this was supposed to be like a kid that they were hugging, you know? So, man, why is the audio scrubbing, like, turning on now? Always a pain. Perfect. They're so small! Why are you so small? Etc. Because there's always that meme. Alright, let's see if we can finish this out. Because we still have a ton of Kimo stuff to sequence and not a lot of time left to do it in this timeline. And then we'll have to find some silly song to fill this out. Because we're already hitting 8 minutes, but at this point I'm going to just like really quickly sequence out the rest of these and just get them out there so we kind of know what we're dealing with. There's more Katsu, I see. And then we'll probably move on to the next part, because we'll probably get a couple of videos out of this. All right, so all of this is more or less used, and then we just have the outside portion, which we'll have to figure out what to do with. All right, let's see. Oh, that's not Kimono. So that is probably going to be there. I need to make sure I didn't accidentally record that, because that video, where is that? Where's that ball video? Where's that video of those people holding up a giant ball? Because they aren't supposed to be in here. That's not Kimono. That's not Kimono at all. That's Kimono. That is 462. So is that it? No. That is which one? 461. Okay, so we'll grab that and toss it back over here and just delete that. Although it is a funny picture. Let's see what the... Probably something like that. Boom. How heavy was that ball of yarn? That's a good question. I'm assuming it's an exercise ball at its core, so probably not too heavy.
Talking about pulling a heist. Ah, heist. Yeah. What kind of heist? You want to get food after this? One that involves all fursuits.
Yes, all fursuits, right? I love how I was just like, you want to get food after this? Because we're just tired at that point.
And
small creature. Man, everybody seems to love Ki with the like the suit. All the small kids just want to get photos with them, which I think is super cute. That's kind of funny. Ah, that's kind of Kimono, though. Cool crystals. Whoa. I'll say they kind of just bounce up and down ominously. We have to have the fan service at the end, you know. That's typical. That's typical expectations of the '90s anime viewer, is that you need to have the bouncing, cute girl fan service at the end. It's actually sweet and wholesome. I know, right? So many very cute, huggable fursuits. I'm actually really sad that the stream kind of died there, because now everybody's gone. Thank you very much, Wi-Fi. Oh well, let's find some other music while we're here, because we need to find something else. I always liked this song. And we can probably end on that song for this video and move on to the next one once we're done. All right. We might have to add another one, but it's good that at least we'll hit it perfectly.
Hey, this is a family-friendly stream.
Wrong song, but that would probably work also.
Hey, this is a family-friendly stream. Live, caught on 4K. Oh.
Trying to actually like get Kimono people.
You're the guy with the mints. Oh. Delicious mints.
Very much so.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your minty freshness.
Would you like?
The mint fox. I'm definitely gonna drag him and put him in the best of box and probably put him elsewhere, because that's also not Kimbo. Where is the mint fox? It's probably somewhere here. There he is. So we're actually gonna grab that and put that in the best of here and put that back in the pile. It's kind of cool. So that guy is a guy who is a minty fox, and they apparently have mint candies they give out to everybody. Somebody with their head off. Yeah, so this is where everybody's gathering for the fursuit photo, and then somehow I just don't have any actual. Oh wait, there's the fursuit photo. Where did that go? Finally found it. I guess I'm just blind. That's also good, right? This is kind of whatever. I can save a lot of time by just doing that.
And go.
Let's see how that'll work out. I kind of missed the old song already because it was catchy.
Super cute.
Subscribe to Kai's channel, bro.
Love it. Thank you so much.
Get the best moment. Start cooking, man.
All right, that's definitely going into the editor's choice. Exactly. Like, comment, and subscribe. It makes me happy. And, you know, everybody loves metrics. Business, 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 etc. Where are they? All you have to do is say like, comment, and subscribe, and it'll add you to the best of, I guess. I definitely don't want to turn that into a running theme, but that seems how it goes, huh? What is this? Yes, hello. I'd like to figure out what number this is, please. Okay, fine. Reveal and explore. Easy. I was going to do it the hard way, but I guess I'll do it the easy way instead.
Thank you so much. Get the best moment. Start cooking, Mom. Awesome.
A fox giving out
Everybody,
mints
act
as
silly.
Ruby.
Ready?
Ooh.
Go. Is that the Kotetsu?
Is that the Kotetsu?
Perfect. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Honestly, what I should do is move this around and kind of edit this a little.
Awesome. Love it. Thank you so much. Get the best moment. Start cooking, Mom. That's super cute.
I can cut that one down a little. I really like this cheetah suit. They are very cute.
Delicious carrot. Love that. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody, act silly. Ready? Go. Go. Is that the Kotetsu? Perfect.
I wonder if I can shave this down just a little bit. So I can still get that creature in here, but actually hit the audio cue here. Okay, so I'd have to cut about that much.
Ready?
Probably like right there.
Ready?
Okay, so let's see if this actually syncs up now.
Ready? Go!
I can probably like cut that out and fade it out because it's just noise because it's outside, and we can go from there. This might be a several day project thing. I want to at least get 2 videos out. But we'll see how it works out, because now I need to get all these out there. This is also a very, very cool kind of vibe. I like the minimalism involved, but they still look like an anime character.
Amazing.
Kotetsu with the giant
Oh, yeah,
bell.
bell. Ooh, fancy.
The giant belled Kotetsu.
Go ahead. Okay, I love that
The
suit.
pizza creature, which probably shouldn't be here. Should be elsewhere. There we go. That's kind of not so much kimono. Did we use that earlier? I can't remember. We can probably do these elsewhere because I'm already moving outside. Yeah, we can just put those somewhere else. We'll have camo suits in other videos as well. I think you heard something about a balloon fursuit? Yes, it is. It is, actually, let me find it. Because it was somewhere here, and they even had like balloon bondage gear on, which I thought was actually kind of hilarious, or balloon shibari, or whatever it is. I got a video of them like running around, but it is the big blue, or the big red balloon dog that, yep, there they are. Look at him go! The hot dog creature. I don't know if I'll use that shot. It's not that great.
Really quick.
I'll probably just use that and sweep it back. That's probably a better shot in general. Yeah, that's actually a better shot in general because I think I used the first shot in the opening.
Yeah, all of you.
See how that actually looks. I like this mint creature too. Ah, actually that would be the perfect place to put this dab in, actually. Ah, haha, perfectly timed. No one will appreciate that timing, but I will. Also a very cute creature. I like this creature as well. I like their markings and stuff. They're very cute, and they know how to dance. Might have to actually go back and like pick my best of choices from this. I think that's what we'll do. We'll watch it back once I get all the LUTs in, and then I'll pick what my personal best of the video will be, because then I think that'll be slightly more efficient. So I think I can actually cut this a little more. All right, how many more of these do I have to sequence up? Let's see. Because I guess we'll just put these at the end with Kotetsu. Yeah, I think that's how we'll do it. And just leave those out because they're kind of, I don't really want to take a video of how small that room was. It definitely wasn't that flattering. And we actually have a lot more video that we could actually shove another song in here. which ideally I wouldn't have to, but we'll try to do something with this. Might have to just add another short song, because that's basically how it's going to work out. Well, I wanted to do 8 minutes and it basically turned into its own video. Let's see if we can really kind of drop this down. Might just actually like really rapidly start. Yeah, okay. It's kind of weird how I saw a lot of the Kimos like doing way more suiting than a lot of the Western fursuiters. It's kind of interesting because you would think that the Kimono fursuiters would be doing a whole lot less suiting. But that is not the case at all. Pashra just has like the silliest movements in that suit, and I love it. Like I don't know why, but the character of their movements definitely fits the personality of their suit, and it's I don't know how else to describe it other than creature-esque. Fantastic. Always love running into him. See if I can. Let's see if I can really cut this down. Probably not.
Could you look at the cars over there?
I think I already got that in the intro, so we can cut this out, save some time. What else do we have here? We have this creature. I like the minty creature. They are very nice.
Are you live right now?
Yeah, I am.
Oh my god.
We are indeed live.
I would be in chat right now, but I'm here.
Hi, chat.
I'm glad you're here, though. It's a really awesome con.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yay.
Oh, that would have been fun. I need to like add some music to this, or I just save these for some other opener.
Yay!
I might just have to save these for another video, maybe, or like some sort of intermission, because it's literally like a minute and a half. Let's see. Yeah, this is kind of light enough to just be a short video music thing.
Hi! Hug! Yay!
Oh my god. Are you live right now?
Hi! Hi! Hug! Yay!
Oh my god. Are you live right now?
Okay, cool. That'll give me enough like tail to work with.
Perfect, thank you.
That is definitely a shot right here that I would want to, let's see, reveal and explore. Definitely want to put that shot in the best of because it just looked good. The car shots in general are going into the best of. Let's see if there's a way for me to like apply LUT to all premiere.
I like how you constantly turn around so I can never get you in frame. Like I like was spinning around you for like a good 30 seconds and you're just turning around honestly. Who knows why it works that way? Oh, there's another one of them.
How can I make an adjustment layer? It's one of these. Lift, extract, export, proxies. Nope. Pen tool, rectangle, type tool, track select, ripple effect. It's under effects. Oh, actually, that's the perfect place to stop it. Cool. Wow, that actually worked perfectly. Okay, so now I just have to figure out how to actually do an adjustment layer because I forgot. Make an adjustment layer. Alright, how do I do an adjustment? New item adjustment layer. File, new adjustment layer. Okay, cool. File, new adjustment layers. Grayed out. Select the project browser. Okay. File, new adjustment layer. Sure. How do I do this? Oh, okay, cool. Boop. And then creative, drop our LUT in there. Neutral, intensity 100. And stretch it out. And hopefully that works. And now it should actually look better. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's definitely colorized now. That's kind of cool. It's definitely an interesting take. But yeah, let's look through it. That's definitely really good. Watching some of your videos. I'm actually doing some video editing right now. So we're editing videos. How are you doing? But yeah, we were talking about FC and how it was a nice con. So I'm kind of just editing the con videos. So everybody loves a good editing stream. So I'm actually now going through the finished video and copying over what I am going to consider my best of clips as well. So if you see a clip that you particularly like, let me know so that I can toss it into the best of thingy here. Because there's a lot of good clips in here. And we are going to make a best of video at the end of it all. Like, I love these race cars. Whoever made up a like Tokyo Drift racetrack here is awesome, because that's like one of the craziest, super coolest things I've seen. I've seen the people who do Beyblade like tourneys and stuff, but honestly, like this just I don't know, it's so silly, especially like people pretending to get run over by the little stock cars and stuff like that. I think that's just really nice. So I'm just copying over all of these. Boom. I did not know that their nickname was Tater Tot. I think I already got that Luna in there.
Hi, I'm Yukon. I'm a Furby.
I love the Furby too. They're silly.
We all do. We all love further confusion.
Ready? And go.
And then there's Tech. Very wiggly and durgular.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Always love way to get videos from you guys.
Yeah.
There's also a super creative fursuit, especially since they look like
You are being
roadkill.
perceived. All of you are being perceived. You have also been perceived, and you also have been perceived. Hi. And then Tech has also been perceived again. Hi.
Yeah, I'm not sure about like the colors on this LUT. It feels a little strange, if anything. I'm wondering if it's like stacking it
huge.
twice. I don't know.
The apple. Naruto, I see.
It does feel like the Lethal Company guys should be part of the thumbnail, though. I should probably start collecting, like, thumbnail stuff, too. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna let the DJI take the wheels in the future and not screw around with LUTs. Because it's unfortunate how the LUT... I don't know. Maybe I need to render it out and see how it looks. But on my 4K reference monitor, this does not look as good as I would think it would.
Huge.
Which is unfortunate. You got the wiggly hugs. Yay! Wiggly hugs are always the best.
The apple.
Also, hi, welcome in.
Naruto, I see.
A cup of fox. Ah yes, Clippy. I feel like that definitely deserves to be in the best of flipping Clippy off. That's silly.
It is indeed Clippy. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Employee of the decade, it's me.
Pop-ups you do, because 100% you're installing all
if you see
good
like
things.
a purple ape, definitely hit OK for that one.
I love the install wizard.
Panda. I love these.
Super awesome.
I wouldn't say it's like best of editor's choice, but oh wow, these fursuits are beautiful. Mostly because I wish I composed this shot a little better. I think the fursuits are fantastic. I don't think I did a very good job composing a shot that I can like put into that video. But look, like the colors are really nice. I love this teal and the green, and the shapes are unique. Like, they're great.
Thank you.
Love them. Like, they're just so cute. And like the shapes of the fursuits are just unique enough that you know that it's probably a maker that's not very well known. I don't know. There's something about these two that are just really nice.
We're out here. We're out.
I love the barrel on the Saint Bernard as well. Like, that's such a nice touch as a character design. I feel like the Mizutsune also goes in just because you don't see a lot of Monster Hunter suits, and that is the first time I've seen a Mizutsune suit. Definitely unique. And I like the colors as well. They got the dusky peach color tone. One of the creatures of all time right there. I like this guy's color scheme too. in general, I like pink hues and teals.
Awesome. Thank you.
They're very nice. They are delicious. Like, this is also a very unique and cute design.
And
So, does this actually have... So what if I do this? I don't know if this adjustment layer is actually working. So if I slap on a neutral LUT, oh, it gets way darker. So this adjustment LUT, I think that's what's going on. Because, like, does it apply twice? Why would it apply twice? It definitely applies twice. So that's why all these were, like, really kind of blown out. Oh, that's kind of weirdly annoying. So let's actually stretch the adjustment LUT so it doesn't cover those. I was like, man, this color is just weird. And now it should only cover things that don't actually have the LUT. Yeah, I legitimately don't think I'm going to be screwing around with this LUT specifically. I might try a different one, but D-Log M doesn't seem to necessarily work very well. I don't know. It's I'm actually very disappointed in the colors I got from these settings on this camera, and it makes me wish I had a real camera. Not that I would want to sit down and color grade like a real camera. All right, and then I just have to pick and choose. Just make sure I don't accidentally slap a LUT on something that doesn't necessarily need one. Just gonna do a quick scrub against the timeline, and I think we're good.
And
Yay, yuppies!
whoa.
Currently drawing some
Puppies.
fuzz butts. Ooh.
Awesome.
You're making.
Thank you.
You're thinking Photoshop is acting up? I hope not.
Wow.
In what way?
Wonderful.
Wah! Many wahs. So after this, we're actually going to do one more edit, and it's going to be the, probably the Hazy edit, because that's a pretty easy one to knock out. But then again, maybe we should save the Hazy edit for last and try to knock out the Fursuit photo / parade one. Or maybe not. I don't know. I kind of... Oh yeah, this guy definitely goes in my editor's choice here. Very, very durgular. I wish I could dance like that. Look at him go. Man, and the tail. It just recovers. That's also, I'm sad I didn't get this suit, because I didn't realize it was a suit at first, because I only saw him from the back because of my peripheral vision, so I was just like, oh, dude on stilts, why? But this suit is, I feel like deserves an honorable mention, because I didn't get a good shot of him, but they've been in the background like some sort of weird cryptid creature. And like a weird cryptid creature, they probably deserve an honorable mention right here. Because that's a really, really good shot right there. I like that. That's a very, I don't know. There's something about like this entire thing that kind of just works, even though it's you know,
Love it. Thank you so much.
very unique, creative even. I like this song a lot. I don't know why. It's just, I love city pop. That's pretty good. All right, yeah, whenever Scribbles falls over, that definitely wins an editor's choice. It's not down the stairs, but, you know, we can't always be so lucky. And there is the ketchup creature. Ketchup and mustard creature. I wonder if they taste like ketchup and mustard. Maybe like a hamburger. I imagine they taste like a basic McDonald's cheeseburger. Yeah. Pomni, of course, is gonna make the best of, and probably the thumbnail as well. Because that's how you get views, my friends. You have to find something that looks like Pomni and put that in your thumbnail, and you'll get 600,000 views. I love how much fun everybody is just having, you know? That itself is just a thumbnail. That is one of the things I'm gonna use for a thumbnail. I'm gonna put the Lethal Company guy in front there, and then also use that. I said this before, but I love this cheetah creature. I want to give him a hug. Like they just look so huggable. Like I could just pick him up with one arm and just like squeeze him. But they're just so... They're like an actual cheetah even. This is also extremely silly where we have the greatest Western philosopher doing a dance battle with a dancing lion and the McDonald's creature. Fantastic. Definitely makes the the best of collection there, because that's just one of the things you never know what you'll see, and it's just like, what? All right, let's see if it'll stop doing the thing again. I don't know why. It's that video specifically. That video specifically causes everything to just go crazy. And I'm wondering if it's just too dank to be handled by my computer. It is so weird that it's just that video that that causes things to happen. This is a extremely cursed creature that causes my computer to go crazy, apparently. Egg. Egg, 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 egg. Oh, I'm getting some lag again. This was one of my favorite suits. Probably made it in my top 10 of the con. Just because it's such a cute squirrel. And you never see squirrels, and especially a camo squirrel. Like, that is just... That deserves to just be in my best of, because it's a beautiful suit. It's excellently executed. The tail is fantastic. Like, everything about it is a wonderful suit. Too powerful, definitely. And honestly, whenever there's like kids in a shot, I'm just gonna toss it into the best of, because people love seeing like kids interact with fursuiters. And this guy gets all the attention from kids, and I'm wondering if it's just something about the suit that makes him seem so friendly and, you know, approachable and stuff, because they really get it. These are also cool suits, very unique, especially this one, because these kinds of heads are pretty rare. I really like the crystals on this one. It's very bunkle-like in appearance. I just realized their hoge on top of their head is heart-shaped.
Hey, this is a family-friendly stream. Live, caught on 4K. Oh.
Everybody loves Kotetsu.
Super cute.
Subscribe to Kai's channel, bro.
Love it.
Oh yeah, if you say that, you just get in. There we go. Gotta where is that? Gotta put that in there. Like, comment, and subscribe, as they say. Or else I'll be sad and not meet my daily metric goals. You wouldn't want that.
Thank you so much.
Get the best moment, start cooking, man.
Two very nice, cute
Delicious
fursuits.
carrot.
Carrot. I always love props, and I always love when fursuiters have props, because it gives them something to do, you know? I'll definitely, I think it's the next one, which was, yeah, it was the next Passover. That was technically better. Is that the Kotetsu? No. Always great to run into that guy. Is that the,
Hey, everybody, act.
So another problem I just realized, by shooting in raw D-log footage, I can't, like, give people, like, raw footage. Like, because no one's gonna, like, apply their own LUT to these things. So it is a little awkward now. Maybe I should just shoot in auto, unless the quality is going to be exceptionally good for the colors and stuff. I think I might give it a break from all the actual color stuff. You know, I wonder if that other Chemo video, if that is the reason why they had such very halation-based footage, and that's why it was so light outside, is because they also overexposed, whatever, for the same LUT. Oh man, wouldn't that be funny? Because I'm like, this is almost this is very similar to the other, like, Kimono video from Jamoff that I saw like a few days ago, and I'm like, I wonder if this is actually the intended effect of the LUT after all. The dabbing. I just told someone to ask you for the raw footage of their suit. Yeah, so like raw footage and like there's a difference. So this is like actual D-log. It is as raw as it comes. It's 10-bit and you have to colorize it before you can actually use it. I like this guy too. This guy, he's got the moves. So like the problem with this is that if you use it as is, it's washed out. Or it looks washed out because you have to colorize it yourself using a LUT or knowing how to color grade. So this footage, like the footage is pretty much useless unless you're going to colorize it or post it just being super washed out. I think this is just a cool shot. I always love getting shots of people taking photos with fursuiters and doing like stuff with fursuiters. I think it's just a very, very good shot, especially with the angle. Hello? Are we back? Yeah, if my computer starts cooking popcorn, I think it's time to run. Apparently, trying to grade log footage while streaming is not well advised, to say the least. But given I have literally the most powerful computer I could buy, no, I don't think anybody would be able to do this, I guess.
We are indeed live.
We are indeed live, chat. You heard it here first. I always love shots like that. I think I got that one earlier, but I'm just going to make sure because that's also a good shot. Yep, I got it. It's always funny to me when you like have everything that's like as top of the line as it can get and it still kind of doesn't work. Like, it feels like there's a certain point where stuff just will never work. Unless I have like 3 different graphics cards or something.
I like how you constantly turn around so I can never get you in frame. Like,
All right, I'm definitely gonna use him as part of the thumbnail because everybody knows about the cat who falls down the
Like,
stairs.
goes spinning around you for like a good 30 seconds and you're just turning around honestly.
Maybe I should just get Kotetsu while they're like, I don't know. Can I get a shot where their ear isn't cut off?
Turning around honestly.
Answer is
Who
no.
knows why it works that way? Oh, there's another one of them.
That's cute. This creature is a miracle of the universe. Cool. All right, we're done with this video. It is 8:30, so that's just about enough time for me to render and upload this and make a thumbnail for it. I'm not going to make you sit through the thumbnail. I think we're going to pick this up tomorrow because we got a lot to do. I also have Anther Northwest. I have a lot of stuff. So FC, we have, I'm going to guess, another 4 or 5 videos worth to do. We have all this Hazy footage that I was going to make into a video, but there might be more Hazy footage. So we're going to put a pin in that until there's something we can kind of figure out. There will be a Hazy footage video. That's probably going to be the last video we do. Next to the best of that I'm already collecting for, and there's already 21 items here. So that's about, I'm going to say 4 minutes of footage. And we haven't even got into like the after dark stuff, which there is a couple of after dark things. And then we have the actual fursuit photo, which I have to get to. Yeah, so we have a lot to work through. I may try to start earlier tomorrow, maybe an hour earlier or something, so we can get a little bit more work done. But yeah, thanks for dropping by and keeping me company while we're doing these edits. This week, I'm probably going to try to knock out my backlog. So it's going to be FC followed by NENW, because I wanted to do a nice video like I did last year for ANC. If you haven't seen last year's ANW video, I put a lot of effort in because the theme was remembrance for ANW, and I feel like what I do is a lot of remembrance, and it's a very powerful theme as well. The opening ceremonies were actually very good. That's one thing I like about ANW a lot, is their themes are very good if you look at them holistically in a broad lens. There's a lot of good things to think about, and they're like the only con who will kind of theme their con after these concepts that we usually take for granted, and this year was remembrance. So, you know, maybe as homework, go think about the best times you had at a convention or things you enjoyed, and, you know, remember the good times while we still can. Anyway, backlog con, yay! I'm going to call it a night here. We also have BLFC. I'll probably do something special for that, or not. I don't know. I haven't figured out yet. BLFC was recorded by Oreo, and it's like 150 clips, I think, which should be enough for a good video. Just have to sit down and actually edit it, which is always, you know, a thing. So that's probably going to be a weekend stream. So this week is going to have a bunch of streams. Make sure you check them out, and I will see everybody next time. So thanks for dropping by, chat, and have a great night. I'll see you all maybe tomorrow. I don't know, maybe not. Who knows? Bye.